Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Or be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Or be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Or be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Will be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Will be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Will be part of the masses. Team up with your allies to topple the throne in a glorious victory. AllReasonNoLogic, hosting King of the Hill lobbies, most Sundays. Join our Discord to be part of the action. See you in game, Commanders. Beyond All Reason fans, welcome to King of the Hill by AllReasonNoLogic. Experience 2 or more teams facing off in epic scale warfare, where the Horde gang up on the Kings of the Hill. Kings start off with an economic bonus. They do their best to defend an onslaught after a no-rush timer expires. Test out your micro and defend against multiple players in variations of this game mode. Will be part of the masses.
So I'm just gonna put a countdown for 60 seconds and I'll start.
I'm thinking just the standard 45 bonus for the middle.
Seems to work out pretty well.
But the rule is just the outside of the lava is the line. Build all your turrets and stuff, not to abuse that too much. do you want to do all the restrictions and whatnot?
Yep, I can do that.
Thank you, sir. Write the rule list for this. What's this map called? To kill the middle.
Actually, quite fitting name for the map.
I'd probably stick it as part of the welcome message, which looks like Chrono's got largely sorted in there.
Yeah,
So it'll pop up whenever someone joins the lobby.
it has 3 of the main rules at least.
What's that? You're saying that people are seeing rules automatically when they join?
Yeah, you should get a message from the coordinators system they have that just gives you a welcome message.
Yeah.
I did get it at least when I got in. Of course, if people don't read it, they don't read it. Yeah. But I don't have an excuse that they don't know, because they do get it slapped in their face. I also seem to see a lot of 2 ships and 1 ship that get high OS quickly these days.
Almost like there's
It's the
enough
sort of thing
people
if you-
around that are smurfing.
It at least seems suspicious that way.
We need one more in the Kings, don't we?
I believe I don't know, Twig, how many kings? You're the
I think we want
master and
4 for
commander?
this.
Yeah.
Do that, and then we can.
Yeah, you have
Make
8
a start.
entrances. I do think 4 would be better. I love how Chronographer has higher rights than Praedyth at the moment.
Sorry, Pry. You took too long to join.
Doesn't bother me.
Alright.
Where's that moves?
Requires them to show up though.
There we go.
So what the Vanguard basically got was an extra pair of flags.
Okie dokie. I think we might get going. Buffy, Jog, Rakusha. Actually, no, we've got Chrono and Nero there and spectators moderating it.
They can get the bunk stick ready.
Yep. I mean, Chrono should be able to keep an eye on all of those people.
You
Or
probably
rather,
need
we can have one of us keep an eye on Duffy and the rest of us keep, and the other one keep an eye on everyone else.
so an equal workload, in other words.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this one going. Who have we got in Discord that we need to break out? We do.
Definitely not me. I'm a peasant.
Oh, and you can go Predators over to the other team. Oh, channel.
All right. I think we pretty much need to call me like crazy.
We'll keep an eye on Habibi, see what he's up to, but I'm always scared of the
Oh,
duff.
I mean,
2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, nice. 2 each.
Yeah.
uh,
2 each and a.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
Please
The
choose
Tom, can you
circle.
circle which ones are yours?
yeah,
Yep.
that's what I was thinking. The ones that are kind of close.
Yep.
And that doesn't make sense. You do it so you got a geo in between you, so it's opposite to what you guys did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That's definitely making most sense.
Yeah.
What do I want to go? Probably Armada this game.
We'll go for just like we gotta.
Now, what do you reckon? This one next here is inside that line. Do you reckon I'd touch it?
It's only 2.4. I wouldn't even worry about it. It's
I'm gonna
not
call
that.
that no man's land.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all got some walking to do.
All right, so let's pair up. Prey and I, and Ollie and Tom for T2. Actually, probably need one T2 player.
there's not much distance, so I reckon we can do
Yeah.
one, and like even if they have to walk a little bit, it's not gonna be.
That concerns me, but
I do have a bit of an idea for this. We could really aggressively build power in the middle and put it on Rome, and just
Battle started.
everyone share
So
eco.
hit everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
I don't know if this is the game to try that out. That needs some OP power.
I think don't go too crazy about trying anything out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a trial game. I think to each, like me and Twig, you and Ollie for a T2, so we have 2 T2s going up, just for the continuity.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
Get those grid keys working.
Yes, do your grid keys. Sorry for the people watching in chat. G'day, chronographer. Stream cheating already.
Is Spectator? I don't think that's cheating.
I'm just reading his comment. Just reading his comment.
I should probably check the YouTubes to see if there's anyone there. G'day, enabling Barbie. Barley. Oh, I said Barbie. You got that new laptop yet? Honestly, if we each get these geos upgraded to a T2,
Oh, we're going to be
two
in
of
a
us can go.
very good spot. 10 metal
Yeah,
a
two
second.
Tech 3, and then
Geos.
I'm gonna get around to building my T1 lab. How's that T2 going, Ollie?
220 down. Is this reclaim going to get us over the line for this geo? Yes, it
Yeah, I've gone a
is.
little
Geo
early
up.
into the geo trying to learn this
No,
one.
I did
but
the
that's
same.
Okay.
Worked out for me though.
Yeah, I've just got the geo up now. You T2ing or me?
I'm going to start it right now.
No worries.
Yeah, if I can figure out the shortcut. That's what I'm just terrible at with these keys. Getting the shortcuts right. Don't need E. Claim this lab.
How much the energy?
Do you need more to bump me? No.
Yeah, I'm just eating my things to give to you.
All good, it's up.
So that'll pay for some T2 on top of
Hello
that.
guys, a bit of confusion on peasant side. They are wondering if they're allowed to take all the mexes or not.
Yeah, as long as it don't
Outside of
cost that.
the lava is
Okay,
everyone
so
fair
yep,
game for this.
I'll relay that back to them.
Yep.
I do think we will lose this one, but oh well.
Yeah.
Suspect that to be the case, but that's right.
Are you guys going? Got your T2s happening.
So
Yeah,
it's just
just getting yours. Yours is a little bit late. My advanced geo will be up in 10 seconds.
Nice.
Make that 3 seconds. Do I just go straight to T3? I don't know. Or do I get greedy? I've got time for a fusion as well.
You definitely have time for a fusion. Definitely go the fusion.
You're overflowing metal.
Oh, I'm overflowing metal. That's not a bad thing. Damn it, what's the key? There we go. I could probably get an APHIS off this eco actually.
I reckon you might just do that, yeah.
just make sure you can get spam going out both your entrances just to confirm. That one's my entrance and that one. And then you guys work around.
I've already got defenses building there, so
Oh, okay. So I'm on this one.
I guess Tank Tom, you get those two there.
Yep.
And I'll go the other way.
Seconds. Alright, I'm not going for an OFIS. I'm just going to go for another fusion. $30 seconds. Do I go for the T3? I don't think so. Anyone high in middle? I'm going for T3 actually, which is really dumb.
It is really dumb.
Oi. That's
T2
well
unit
within where I'm allowed to
detected.
be, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
and you got-
outside of it. Duffy's over there. Gonna build a counter intrusion as well, just for the whole team.
Oh god, that's terrifying. Oh. Yeah, that T3 might have been a bit ambitious.
T3 unit is ready.
And calm down. Nicely done, Dre. Bam. That's not working out for me.
What is that? We're getting pushed pretty hard up here.
Oh, looks like Ollie's down.
Units
Ollie, you're going
detected.
for 2 Avises. Oh god, yeah.
Commander destroyed.
We've lost. So greedy.
Yep.
So greedy.
So greedy.
I can't hold off that.
That's our game.
What is
Yep.
that?
It's the build power that it takes away. That could have been going towards getting out more T3. Just send everything that way and we
I don't
might
understand
just...
what killed my aphid.
Yeah, that's the problem, Ollie. Build power then. That's why you had so much metal.
My energy's dead.
Just try and reclaim that T3 lab that you've got there and
Do you guys have any spare
me the
energy
middle.
I can...
Yeah.
Ollie, the best thing you can do would be...
I'm dead too.
This
Yeah.
game's over. Reclaim that,
Stealthy
Ollie.
units detected.
They're in the back here.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
my base. Put my stuff up to the other... Alright. We dead, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, very easy.
Battle ended.
Nicely done, Duffy.
Duffy out-ecoed me the entire way through.
Yeah, Duffy also had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tier 2 mexes and two advanced geos and a fusion reactor. The entire outside of the map is an absolute metric fuckload of metal.
Mm. Yeah, they have a lot out there. We're definitely greedy in the middle.
Alright, do we want to do one more of those? Or do we want to change it back to the usual maps?
I think that we should do one round again against you four.
I think you guys need a better bonus then, because when the fight
Yeah.
was starting, the peasant team actually had 30k more metal than you guys.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's a lot more mexes on this than Twig gave it credit for.
Like,
Well,
don't get
we
me wrong,
had
your mexes
T3.
are a significant. Like, your mexes are better, but
But
when every single
we only
peasant
had
more or less is T2.
It's true, but
Yeah.
we had 10 metal income, which is the equivalent of a 3-person spot on throne. Oh, sorry, a single spot on throne with still 10 metal.
Not to
So-
mention, a peasant had 16
and-
geos.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. The kings, instead of the peasants having
Like, it definitely is possible as a king map, but it needs to be a high bonus king map.
Yeah.
Or there needs to be an easier way to remove mexes from the outside of the map.
Yep.
Because if the kings have an income of 10 and the outside has an income of more than 6 mexes, then it doesn't balance.
Okie dokie.
Hey.
G'day, g'day. There we got there. That was enabling Barley.
Yep.
On that new
Let's go.
laptop?
Hey.
I got him. Yes.
Very nice.
Also, what the hell was that, Praedyth?
What was what?
The Jaguars. No fiends. What the hell?
Yeah, and
It's
He's
pretty.
evolving.
I'm evolving.
They definitely did damage your Jags.
Yes. Jags are very nice units.
They're just not as good against commanders that people think they are because they are in range of the commander when they actually start firing.
Yeah, but so are fiends.
Yeah, it's also why like Fiends does a bit more damage when they're actually in range though, but yeah. Only reason why Jax beat Fiends is because Jax have the range and they chain easier.
Yes.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, hello, Duffy.
Evening.
Hello, companies.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, not
Very
too
good.
bad. Yourself?
Yeah, good, man. Good. I love this game mode, bro. Thanks for hosting. I needed
No
this.
worries.
You're alright. We
I've
have a
been
good
waiting
time
all
too.
week, bro.
Every Sunday.
Always good to have you jump in.
For this exact match, I've got to make sure you get a really bad partner on there so that you guys don't win.
Oh, on the king?
Just keep Dr. Fuba.
No,
He's
he's
quite
alright.
a
Ollie's good.
mistake.
Pray you're out.
Just
All right,
keep
Twig.
Dr. Fuba.
I'm coming for you first.
Alright, I'll be in the water, in the lava.
Oh
It's a
man,
laugh.
I wanted to be king.
You know you can make flagships in the lava, bro. I did it yesterday.
You need a lot of
How
build
much
power
do
to
you
keep it
need to
alive.
keep
You need a lot
repairing
of
the
build
lab?
power and fast clicking, but bro, I played Lava Supreme. I killed them with flagships, and they were so mad at me. They tried to ban me from the lobby like 7 times. They
If
said
you
I'm
can
cheating.
achieve to build them and keep them alive, I think that's fair game.
Bro, I had like 100 air cons on repairing.
I think it would
It's
be
crazy.
easy to go to build a Ragnarok then.
I told Red.
Rags were disabled.
But yeah, and
Oh,
where's
it's
the
one of
fun in that?
those. I
That's
mean, if you're gonna
strategy just
make
works.
water lava and then disable racks, what's the point? Go with 300 nukes and just carpet bomb them?
No, man. 4,000 Junos.
Ah, yeah, it's 4,000 units.
So you're gonna do so they can't see shit.
Actually, is 4,000 units enough to kill a calm?
No, 4,000
Um.
Junos is enough to kill an Aphis. I think
Oh!
2,000 to kill an Aphis.
Wait, you can actually kill an Aphis with Junos?
They deal
They do
damage.
1 damage
so it
each.
Seems.
Oh god.
Oh my
So
god, I need to test
what
this.
you need about 1,500 to hit 10 with 10 charges to kill an Aphis.
Alright.
I
lot of
need
them,
to
but-
test this.
Well, if it's a long game, you have time for that.
No,
Then
to
we
be
cannot
fair,
block them.
they are also planning on removing the Juno when they figure out a solution.
You might want to move.
Just jump up to the other team, Barley. Just jumped out so you can jump in.
Oh, team 1?
Yep. I'll just spectate your cam, Ray, for the stream while I
No
go
worries.
check if any baby nappies need changing.
I got enough time for a game or two.
Yeah, nice.
I mean, I
Ready
think
to
we're
jump
everyone
in?
ready.
After that, I got to go to a birthday party, so
Ah, enjoy the birthday party.
Nice.
oh, I sure will. I likely will be, as you Aussies would say, pissed drunk when I got home.
Do one up on
I'm
that and go get
pretty
shit faced.
Oh, I sure
I
will.
was just about to say piss drunk. It sounds like something we would say here in Denmark as well.
And shit face is when you want to get.
Channels.
Actually, I might follow the Kings and see how the Grump guys go.
No worries.
Duffy, I'm going to spectate from your cam so the viewers can see how it's done.
Oh god.
Ollie, you got a mic?
No, he doesn't usually use mic. He's a fast typer though.
Alright, sweet.
Do you guys do it that the middle gets the sides? I suppose, yeah, lower OS.
Need this guy to hold that. Here and here.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
And be the eco.
Just get fed and you go well. I don't know if you watched our videos before, but I always like
No,
to
never.
try and... You haven't seen them?
Nah, last time was the first time I saw you guys.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, you can tell Grumpy how good I'm at.
Duffy's
Duff,
probably
armor
as good as
core.
they get. Regeki, I reckon, probably does slightly better than you. I reckon I'd give you a run for your money, but I'm probably not quite as good. I don't have the brains behind this game that you have. I'm definitely better at
Duffy
team
brains.
PvP.
That's a new one. Duffy don't have the brain. I'm his brains.
For this game. That's it. He's one of those
Yeah,
people
yeah,
that's good
yeah.
at one thing in life.
I'm Duffy's macro player. He's my micro player.
He's
That's why
got
we do
good
so well
micro.
together.
Nice.
If I'm behind Duffy, you're gonna have a rough time.
He's my personal 42 OS booster.
Yep.
Yeah, what happened? Didn't you get up to 50? You're back down to 41.
Yeah.
I took a break and he dropped.
It's very sweaty up there.
Yeah, I always found it more fun, like, in the lower OS lobbies.
And
I try and join the unranked ones just because then there's no stress.
yeah, but you know,
I like
had
the
to make
unranked ones.
AFIS at 50 OS. It's no fun.
Mm.
I can basically do whatever I want at 40. So play air, play eco,
You
make
go in
AFIS.
grumpiness Cortex.
Yeah, cheaper AFIS and I think the cogs.
Yeah,
pretty
cargs are good on this. I usually go Armada.
I wanted to, but
Yeah, the
Duffy
only
didn't
reason
tell
is
me.
because I can always get to the spot of having Razorback coming out of the 10-minute mark and having 3 T1 tick spam labs. So I send one out through each entrance and then around the second tier.
Yeah.
And that way it kind of spots any spiders coming up the hills. And then
I tried arm
Razorbacks.
last time and I just
Yeah.
lost to ticks.
Yeah.
I had Vanguard that I was dying to ticks.
There's definitely the best spots to attack. I won't say what they are, but you can work it out based on where the geos are. And the Kargis just smash them in 10 seconds. Alright, so that I don't give anything away. I'm going to, actually, I might even spec you, Grumpiness. If that's alright with you.
Of course. I'm very boring.
I'm just putting, oh, you've got the top-down view. Viewers always complain about that. What's Ruffy got? Kind of the same.
I can play like this if you want.
That just hurts. that's too low. I'll probably be baby back anyway if the baby's still asleep.
Do that. How much space up here is there?
Just build like down here or something. Me?
Hey, where's my 2 win, Duffy?
Me? Did anyone else get?
Yeah.
No, you're like. Well, you're one other person. No, man. I tier 2 so we can dupe the medal.
Okay, you tier 2 me and I go straight to T3, yeah?
Yeah. People are so slow at getting mixes.
Pay you for tier 2 when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm just almost done. Still a bit low on energy, but it should be good. Be fine.
I'll boost you. Is the converters 50% as well, pretty
Yep,
much?
everything. Just your base resource income.
Thank you. The build power is the same.
Yeah, what kind of sucks, but you can't do it without boosting everyone.
And they're not going maxes.
I believe it's. Yes, you don't.
I'll go fusion into Aphis.
Yeah, you could even double fusions. Like they're basically aphises, man. And you get them out so much faster.
Boost some metal, please.
I have no metal. Blow your commander. Eat your solar. I can boost E.
Alright,
It's
boost
all
E.
going into fusions. Right now. You probably want too many contacts.
Yeah, I did. Just boost E and we're good. I'll overflow E for a while, so you'll get
I
up.
don't have it. I just lost all my E.
Ah, thanks, Ollie. One fusion is 1.5k. Alright. It's pretty nice.
You able to dump me some E?
How are you guys getting on?
Yeah, so. I'm gonna go triple fusion Aphis. Might be the shout here. Alright, I'm just gonna overflow to the team.
Converters are also boosted.
Don't like my middle income.
Hmm?
I'm at
Dude,
105. I don't like it.
Your converters, man. I'm on 112. I just need converters. I'm overflowing so much.
Overflowing because I'm overflowing to you, but I put my bar back up.
I am still overflowing.
Where
1
can I
minute
put the
warning.
lab? Right there. So more BP is what we need. Yeah, and yeah. Right, 1 minute 20 seconds on the Aper stuff. And we should have really good eco.
We just have to hold.
Do we want a communism lab, or do we want to go?
I have 200 eco plus.
Right. Why am I Armada? Oh, because you gave me a con.
You still have commander, right?
Yeah.
I can't get my lab any more forward.
Game on.
May need an emergency tier 2 lab.
Why is Ollie doing that?
Yeah, he did the same thing last game. Very greedy. Very greedy. He's lucky he hasn't been attacked straight away. That'd be instant loss.
There they come. Time for sumos.
Oh, he's just got the T2 out in time.
Right, I'm good though. I think. Oh no, my mouse needs it. Oops. In back, yeah.
And there goes Ollie.
We pinged him about this. Oh. Ollie.
Hot tip, don't go on Aphis in King of the Hill. If you're not the central
rough.
Aphis. Praedyth went for that build power.
Ollie will
He'd
be
be
fine.
dead.
He can recover.
He's lucky because, yeah, Prey went for that build power instead of the units. Would have definitely
Yeah,
won that.
definitely want to overflow some metal. And I'm going to go and kill my side real quick. There's no way a
Oh.
tick kills converters like that. What? Are ticks like OP right now? What was that damage?
People just being too greedy.
Yeah, you can't be greedy in this.
I see that now.
I usually don't go AFIS when
Holy.
I'm a king.
Yeah. Fusions are so much, man. It's like, you do it in the middle, but you can't do it anywhere else.
Why is this come up here?
It's being aggressive.
But you're not allowed comes up here until 15.
Nah.
No, that's
yeah.
Claymore. That's just Claymore.
They said last game too.
What is it?
A bit confused.
Snipers.
What? Hey, that's not allowed, right?
What's that?
They
Battle
have a
paused.
gauntlet.
Yeah, who's that?
Whatever, Doc. We're losing this side anyway, I guess.
Well, I'm winning my side. It's fine.
Your leaks killed me, bro.
Hmm?
Your leaks
Who's
killed
that?
me.
Dude, I'm on
Your
this
tick
side.
leaks, bro. Killed me.
That's not my lane, man. That's
You
all
can
It's your
resume it
lane,
now,
bro.
Duffy.
Battle started.
I ain't covering 2 lanes for
We got issues here.
You got issues everywhere. I'm dead.
I don't mind losing my base, but my build power, bro, that's rough.
It's over.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do it different next time. We're communism lab. More ticks.
You don't need a commie, man. You just need units.
I've seen King of the Hill on Throne multiple times be one off of probably about half the eco that you guys have. Just heavy into units.
Yeah.
If you get a few Razorbacks, some spiders, that's enough to usually take out one side, and then you just work your way around the map.
Razors and spiders.
We used to have arbiters and ambassadors enabled, but we've turned them off for this.
I'm back in, Duff. I got my BP. Maybe we can pull it off. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm swinging over to your side with the razors.
Like all my geos are done, they're coming up with close one. And Razorback versus a dozen welders doesn't.
Oh. Snipers are rough. GG's. Wow, that was not what I was expecting.
takes a little bit getting used to this game mode.
I lost my build power too early. I needed my build power. I could maybe stabilize if I didn't lose it.
I mean, the 9 OS held.
Yeah, he's doing brilliant. What did he hold with? Just pork?
Yeah. Yeah, plenty of little
That's
laser
his
towers.
units.
And he did have plenty of spiders, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, Duff. Rematch. I go straight in tier 2.
Battle ended.
I guess spam. Bro, spam would work because they're attacking us. They're not expecting a
You are
1,000
now
pawns
playing.
in their base. Guess my spam.
Okay. Just drag you guys back. You guys want to go again, don't you? I have to see that no one else.
I don't
Yeah,
mind.
I
Jump
don't
in.
mind if someone else wants it. They take it.
Get you back in for another one, I'm sure. Just drag you guys back to the lobby.
Very, very greedy kings we had this time.
Yes.
Too greedy.
Ray missed out on seeing that APHIS by like, I reckon, a centimeter on the screen from vision. It went left instead of
I'm
right.
okay with it.
Would have probably won that in the first minute or two. But that definitely
I'm
hurt it
okay
straight
with
up.
Yeah, especially if a couple of random missiles also had hit the rest of the build power.
I did wonder because a lot of fiends were still coming out, so I was thinking, there must be another fusion or something. But it is what it is. The
What killed my build power?
spiders
Was
did
it
their
ticks?
work.
Yep,
Yes,
I was
yeah.
running
Yeah.
ticks through. It was the
Bro,
sort of
do
thing
the
I was like,
ticks have,
"Ooh,
like-
there's a tiny gap. Go."
Bro, I thought they had like 10x damage. It looked like it one-shot my converter. I was so confused.
There
There
was
were a
like
lot of them.
groups of 20 or 30, and when you've got build power or converters, you only have to kill one, maybe two for the entire thing to chain react.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good, bro.
So I was
Very-
basically focus firing a single one with a surround bonus.
Well, I might jump out so that I can give my spot to Chrono.
Yeah, and
Give him a shot.
anyone watching when these do get popular, when we don't have flow here, it is appreciated if people rotate out for a game and then rejoin the queue.
Alright.
I'll do one
Do
more
you
game
want
and
us
then
to go
I'm
now?
going out.
Grumpiness,
for
you-
birthday.
It's not a requirement. It's just a if you're happy to do it, then then everyone who's waiting appreciates it, and just means we can get more people into games.
Yeah, you stay up there, Grumpiness. I want to see you have another go at King.
Alright. I'll do better this
Yeah,
time.
you've I think you've had a pretty rough run with Kings. And I think it's
Yeah, I
all
have. I don't
it's
think I
always
won.
been greed.
I might.
But I actually watched I watched your build for this from last week, and then I've actually been practicing it because you managed to get like 3 fusions up by the 10-minute mark. So I was looking at that, and you go to about 30 wind, and you build your stuff a lot more condensed than I try and make myself a little bit safer. But at the end of the
goal
day,
is
if you're
eat
at
it all.
3 yeah, or eat it all, exactly. Because like if you're at 3 fusions by that 10-minute mark, if I can optimize that to be even just 30 seconds earlier, you've got the build power to get more units out, and
Yeah.
that's the new gold standard that I'm aiming for.
That's crazy. I didn't know I had that much of an impact.
Yeah, you did. I saw you play, and you were beating co-op eco up there at times, and I was like, okay, I got to learn from this guy.
I guess that's all that greeting I do on air on glitters. I have like, I think I had 6 fusion at 14 minutes on glitters.
Jesus.
It was 5 fusions.
Can if you got a replay of that one, can you punch it into the Discord? Because
I'll have to find
one
it.
of the
I've played a lot of
positions.
games.
I'll look if you do it again, or if you do anything like
Yeah,
it.
I'll pop it in next time.
Because I with the road to 25, I think I've done well with nuking, but I reckon I need to move on from that one strat. All right, let's kick this one
otherwise
off.
you end up becoming
Hey,
known
Prey,
for
do you
the
wanna-
new rush.
Gonna cast this one with me just to save us an extra week.
Yeah, sure. I'll cast this one with you.
You want to do a nuke
actually,
rush?
We can't.
Get everyone on your team to boost you 1 win in the beginning.
That could actually change the game.
It's huge. It's 7 free wins. It's huge.
Yeah. I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, Twig and I are going to jump out of this one. We're going to get it started and we're going to cast it live. And you guys will feature in a video in a coming week. So we'll catch you in a little bit. And Tank Tom's going to take over from us as the main talking person. And
Right, we're going to go down.
so just, direct all your hate towards him.
Thank you. Thank you.
We will make sure to put him.
All right,
Ladies and gentlemen on Twitch, looks like we do actually have quite a few of you. We've had a few followers in the last little while. Ollie, Duffy, 2 Pumps, Set of 3. Thanks for joining the channel. You're about to see us do a live commentary on this one, where not only are we giving up our spots because we're good people and we want to give them to the community, but it also halves our workload. This one should be pretty exciting because we've got Chrono, Grumpiness, Duffy, and I haven't seen Walking Nerd in King before, but decently high OS. Hopefully, if they don't greed too much, we'll get a really strong game out of the Kings.
Do you know if you can download straight from Twitch so that we can upload that to YouTube?
I mean, I can also just start the recording while streaming to Twitch, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, can you? Off OBS?
I'm pretty sure. Hey, guess what, Twitch? You guys are about to become a test bed. If the stream crashes out, I'll be back momentarily.
All right, one of us can do that. That can be you.
Yes, I can record at the same time.
Nice.
I'm just going to leave it recording in case it crashes out when I stop. We'll just edit out this first few minutes. And what have we got going on around the map? Looks like we actually have some pretty strong positions going. Looking at this, we've got some greed, we've got some frontline. Wish I knew what the Kings were discussing.
Could always jump in there. I know Grumpiness and Duffy definitely have a lot of cooperation going on. They play together quite often, obviously.
This
is the Grump clan.
To anyone watching, this is going to be a very good lesson in how to do co-op eco or communism eco.
And this is the second attempt for them as well, because they did just lose this game. That was probably due to leaks and greediness. I've seen thrown 1 on probably 50% of the eco that the Kings had last game, going into multiple aphises. And not going into units meant that the peasants had enough units to come and overrun the bases.
Got to remember, a single fusion is the equivalent of getting yourself about 12 to 15 T2 units. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you crash those units in at the beginning, then you're off to the races. Alrighty. Game start. Welcome everybody to a live cast of a King of the Hill game. Joining me is Twig, and you're going to be seeing some absolute madness as we have Grump Duffy and Grump Grumpiness starting up in the top of the map as the Kings, joined by Chronographer and Walking Nerd. They have just come off of a loss where they managed to over-eco and under-unit produce, and let's see if they have learnt their lessons.
A little bit of a difference here. Grumpiness is going into Armada last game, Cortex. I do prefer Armada in this game of King of the Hill just because you got that tick spam. And we do know that one of the rules that we'll get to shortly is that ticks can only be Junoed on that second tier of the map. They can't be Junoed up where the Kings start. So still quite an effective unit. A couple other rules is you must not shoot any structures up onto that king landing, and similarly the Kings can't shoot down into where their peasants start. So the second tier of this map is really the only place that you can aim structures. Co-op eco is allowed. There's a little bit of a reclaim hack that Kings could abuse, but we ask that they don't, and that is if you res and reclaim something at the same time, you do get that 45% bonus that the Kings currently have. think that's all the rules. No rush timer 10 minutes. No airs off. This and that. Nukes are off.
Looking around the map, we have quite a lot of the AllReasonNoLogic regulars. We've got Winura and Ollie teaming up in the bottom of the map. We've got Rakusha and enabling Barley in the right of the map, and we've got Tank Tom up in the top of the map. Does look like he's got a lot of space to expand out. We'll see whether or not he can make use of all that eco. It can be quite overwhelming having to try and grab all of that.
Yeah.
The walking time for these constructors can actually be a pretty big deal when you've only got 10 minutes to smash on around.
That spot that Tank Tom is in, that used to be my favourite spot in Throne for this King of the Hill as a peasant, because that geo was so close, but then I've soon realised that all it takes is a little spider to walk over the edge of that cliff and it can shoot down and take out, if it's an advanced geo, that's a big explosion that's just going to take out most of your base. So I try and avoid that one. It's very easy for the Kings to attack that one.
The spider doesn't even have to make landfall. It's literally just popping its head over the cliff, and a Recluse can take that one out, or a Karganeth if the game goes late. So real risky spot, that one, but also very high reward if they don't go spiders. If they don't go spiders, then you are in a very safe position. However, question is whether or not the players on either side of them, Sivan and Joe, are going to be able to hold those two spots or be moderately on the offense.
Looking up at the top,
So,
looks like the T2 is going to come down, I would assume, in the next 30 seconds from Grumpiness. I'm hoping the four of these guys are all talking. I know Walking Nerd's not in the Discord, but the other three are. What have we got happening here? Energy storages, yeah, there's the T2, as expected. A little bit faster than last game. And Grumpiness probably going to be sharing the love.
6 constructors, that is quite impressive. In fact, 6 constructors and 2 advanced solars by 3 minutes is pretty damn good. Certainly starved on metal a little bit. Does need Duffy to reclaim his T1 lab and send the metal across. But they are pumping,
which Chrono is actually doing right now.
Yeah. That metal should hopefully help bump them over the line. They still need around about 2,000 metal because they also have to pump out the advanced constructors. We'll see exactly how many there are. Got a pause going on. What is the... looks like we might have Duffy potentially DC'd because his comms not moving, he's not producing anything, he's not responding.
Yeah, the icon's definitely still there. I'm going to just quickly jump across to their Discord channel and check them out. Did a tidal wave take him away?
Pardon? I think Duffy dropped.
Yeah. Give him a chance to rejoin, I guess.
Yeah, he should join.
Cool.
Catch up a little bit.
Yeah, he's just dropped out. He's probably going to do a rejoin, I would assume.
Yeah.
We'll
just give him a moment, and we'll just edit this pause out. So for anyone watching, you're not going to hear this amazing commentary where I talk about my feet.
Oh, man.
There you go. That's a little bit of bonus content for you guys in Twitch.
What size shoe are you, mate?
We're not actually doing that. 13. 13 US.
He's a big boy. Ollie about to detonate his commander there, had 1 second left. That's going to afford him the rest of the transition into T2. Oh, he hasn't started it yet, actually.
Interesting. I wouldn't detonate my comm until I really needed it, but that's... Well, he does actually have quite a lot to feed him from Winura, and I think Rakusha's going with enabling Barley, so nothing too much.
Sivan and Tank Tom are definitely going to have a tough time. There's only 2 players in 2 peninsulas. Everywhere else got 2 players per peninsula.
Yes, he'll have a lot of metal, but converting that into something can be quite hard in 10 minutes.
Yeah. And Tom, I can see, is talking with Sivan about giving her a T2. No, Tom's not going T2 yet either.
Yeah, I think just based on the gap between them, I think Sivan has to go T2 themselves. Because they also will need to supply... they'll also want to supply a Duff bar.
Dr. Fubar.
Ah, very good, very good. Don't just ignore the.
In this break,
dyslexic
there
voices.
was a bit of chit chat in the spectators about you turning the size down of your icons in the background. That you like them, but everyone's hating on them.
No, it's not happening.
290 is where I got mine. If you want to copy the settings,
it's not happening. You can all suffer. I like mine really big. I've got a build order worked out that covers my face. My purple face.
Yeah, for those wondering, those icons that appear on the starting positions of a lot of players, that's because they've either been a AllReasonNoLogic regular for at least 10 games roughly. So they just get a little transparent icon in the background, and there's also some different ones where we've got obviously the originals, but we have tournaments and tournament winners and tournament runner-ups getting their own here we go, chronographer. The Pink King, you can see he's got the coordinator and the tournament winner. He was our first tournament winner. If anyone wants to participate in those, we hold one every month or two, which will increase if we get more demand for them. The Duffy icon is moving again.
That is good news.
You say you're going to edit out the talk about your feet, but why bother? Can you be fucked?
Because people on YouTube don't want to hear about my feet.
They might buy you a pair of size 13 shoes. Now you never know. You could have some fans out there.
Oh man, if you guys want to buy me some shoes, I like the limited edition Asics. And you're joining us as we jump back in after a bit of a pause. Grump Duffy had some internet troubles and everyone was kind enough to let him get back into it. Does mean he's going to be a small moment behind, but with the T2 being distributed before 4 minutes, it's nothing that they shouldn't be able to catch up on.
Let's be real, Duffy knows how to eco. That's one thing he's very good at, so I'd say
not to mention he's got himself an 8 solar bank, which will be reclaimed for much additional metal, because one of the advantages of getting those solars up is that you can reclaim them immediately afterwards for a little bit of extra money, which normally I would say is a little bit on the cheeky side, but considering he lost a minute, I'm just going to ignore that one.
Yeah, that is the reclaim hack that we're talking about, but I mean, he's, yeah, there we go. He's reclaiming him straight away. That's probably a little bit of abuse of it.
Oh dear.
Oh well.
Always one. Looking down at a couple of the peasants, Jug has got his geo up, and it looks like he might be getting ready for a T2 transition, just getting a little bit more wind and conversion. Don't need the wind at the moment, just need the conversion. Got big wind fields coming out of Winera, probably going to be going into some spam, and so far Ollie is not going into that T2 just yet, just trying to get as much eco up with that geo. Hopefully we'll see some T2 spreading around the map soon.
Definitely got enough metal in the bank.
Sivan, and should be getting one from Tom quite soon. T2 just come up for Joe around the outside. And T2 coming up for Cairo. Looking back to the middle, actually looking at the different incomes at the moment, we've got a 230 from the peasants and about 160 from the kings at the moment, but that should start to swing pretty hard as all of these fusions come online for the kings. Looks like I may have lost Twig to the baby temporarily.
No,
so
I'm a little bit just trying to learn what they're doing. I forget. Yeah, I'm meant to be casting this, aren't I? Whoops.
This is one of the bits that happens when we're live, because Twig and I will be jumping back into games after this, and we kind of want to be we kind of want to get better. Something which I find really interesting that Duffy's done, he placed down 2 fusions, and he's keeping one of them going with a single constructor, and then pumping everything else into the second. Is a slight inefficiency with metal, but it does mean that his constructor is free to walk around and tap all the other mexes. Just like to note that the 3 build turrets on the entrance is usually one of the things that I also do just there. Really helps get those advanced mechs up quickly, and also gives you the build power to slam some turrets down so that you don't have to be quite so concerned with those entrances. A couple of beamers early on, very, very strong.
Just going past the 7-minute mark, and it looks like the last king walking nerd getting up his own fusion. Kind of playing this one solo from what I'm seeing. Everyone else has been handed out the eco. Actually, Chronographer has gone into advanced solos rather than a fusion. Interesting.
Yes, would like to see those getting reclaimed and built into a solar before that. Into a
fusion.
Fusion. Thank you very much. Before going into that T2 lab, the T2 lab doesn't actually have to come down just yet. With the metal storage and the 5 solars, you have plenty to get a fusion down, and that fusion is almost necessary to scale into the future.
Yeah.
But with the rest of the team having plenty down, 5 between them, and a 6th one coming down right now, I don't actually mind that 6th one from Grumpiness. Well, his 3rd one, because it should still give him a few minutes to get units, and also that player in the middle is almost free to be a bit greedy, so long as all the outside players get units.
We've got a 2-minute warning going down, and I can see one clear difference that's happening for Grumpiness up the top of the hill. At this stage of the game, he was going into 3rd fusion and then APHIS before going into new units, but it looks like he's putting down a T2 lab. It's going to come up shortly.
Very good. Looks like his income and his build power are reasonably well matched. Not going too far in any one direction, so maybe could afford
Kings,
1 or 2 more turrets. What was that?
The Kings now have a... what is Duffy doing? He's not reclaiming, is he? Oh, I thought he was cheating. It's alright, he's just rezzing the commander now. Thought he was reclaiming at the same time. But yeah, the King's now back in the lead for the metal income.
Having a look around just at the peasants. Tank Tom getting some classic fiends out ready for a bit of an assault. Is going to struggle with 1 minute left and not a lot to reclaim. Should definitely and doesn't have that advanced geothermal up, which means he's going to be struggling on all fronts, power and energy wise. But he should come online quite nicely and start to contribute a lot towards the 11-12 minute mark. Looking around the map, it actually is quite sparse for the peasants with units.
And that is a mistake so many people make in this game mode, is not having units at the 10-minute mark. You want to have an army ready at 10 minutes, not an army starting to be built at 10 minutes. So, I mean, you can see players like Jug experienced at this game mode already going into an army having 10 fiends out there and some centurions.
A big one's going to be Sivan. Depends on how much damage those recluses can get out.
Yeah,
but the Kings don't look like they're going to have many units either, so this will be a defensive first few minutes for all sides.
Right,
and that definitely does favor the Kings. And that is the 10-minute mark. We are a go, 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 and let's see what is coming up the ramp. We have spiders from the right, spiders from the top, and fiends coming down from Chrono. Does look like they're going to be punching into a pretty defended spot and basically matching fiend for fiend. The spiders have been seen. Fiends are being sent to try and clean up the stalk in, but the second lot of spiders have not yet been seen.
Liking Walking Red sending a radar straight down that ramp, which was able to pick that up straight away. So that means that the
actually that's
pretty smart.
That's really smart. Counter spiders coming from Grumpiness to help defend. And it does look like we're going to have some units ready to defend this. So Vision is your friend. There was the potential for a lot of spider damage, but because of Vision, they have been repelled, and it does look like the Kings are well and truly on the offensive. Duffy with spam backing up Mausers is going to be a very tough nut to crack this early on.
It's looking a lot different than the last game these guys have gone, and that's because they haven't graded this time. Units are their friend.
It's because I'm not there, obviously.
Well, that's the difference. You're a peasant last time.
Oh, man. You should see the amount of times I stuff this game.
What I would like to see out of 7 is splitting up these spiders, take a few on each side, rather than all going up the same hill face.
Yep. Unfortunately, with those fiends there, it is stopping a lot of the fiends from heading down, but the Recluses are already in the back line for this right side team. They've bypassed most of the LLT defenses, and they are going to be sniping that fusion, and then it looks like there's not going to be enough of a defense rallied, and they're going to be sniping the T1 bot labs, the build power, and potentially that
these
entire
Jaguars
base.
getting through from Duffy. Joe is going to be on pop, I think.
Yes, that is not a nice thing to happen. Question is, good call by Duffy bypassing that advanced Geo. The advanced Geo does so much damage in such a large radius. Want to just leave that for the Mausers to take care of, otherwise it's going to be a lot of dead Jags. And there we go, we have the first of the peasants down, but we have the second of them starting to fall to Walking Nerd. Walking Nerd getting heavily in there after those spiders from Grumpiness and cleaning up another player. Does look like the sides weren't able to defend themselves fast enough, and so the side players are both starting to fall as well. Handful of snipers are a good counter for Recluses, but not when they stand in range of the Recluse. Looks like the Reclaim is doing a decent job. Rolling Bombs also doing a decent job. Ooh, the build power taken out. That is not good. And the Sniper not microed. So that's a really big amount of damage dealt by just a couple of Recluses. Got to remember, if a player next to you is falling, you actually have to stop doing what you're doing and move on and move to defend the area that's beginning to fall, because a similar thing is about to happen to Sivan and as well as to Kebab. Just getting absolutely invaded by these Mausers, these Jaguars, and the ticks. That tick spam pre-designated to go in the correct directions. It does look like it's going to be a bit of a wraparound from both sides.
A little bit different out of Grumpiness this game, going into the T3 lab well into the attack portion of the game, and I'm just focusing onto fusion reactors rather than the APHIS, which has paid off. And there's a lot of tower defense right up the top of the hill as well. Wow.
They do not want to be invaded by ticks again. And I do not blame them. That was one of their big downfalls last time. Looks like the Fiends have broken through yet another player, and as I said, Sivan unable to route her units down fast enough to defend. So that is another peasant getting wrapped up, which is not ideal. With large portions of the map already controlled, that means there are two essentially safe ramps leading up to the Kings, and it's just gone, and that means that there's only needs to be defense focused in one area and all the Kings can work together. Winera is getting surrounded by some rolling bombs. Not a usual way to die, but 7%. One more rolling bomb would have done it. Will Winera get his comm away?
Yeah,
Does
what,
look like those
Tom
welders
has a big eco. I would like to see a few more units out of him. Here we go.
We do have that dangerous spider coming down though, and it could spell devastation to that advanced fusion because they know it is there now. Unit getting nice and close to try and stop itself from being taken out. Doesn't look like it's going to be taken out, but with significantly more spiders on the way, Tank Tom is in trouble, especially with this spam following up through. If that Geo detonates, that's probably going to take out the T2 lab.
You can just see all the build power. Is there any build power in Tom's base?
There is a handful. There's 4 build turrets.
Yeah.
He needs a heck of a lot more build turrets. Does look like that advanced Geo is going down, and while Tom is not out without production, he is very, very vulnerable. But we do see quite a lot of units coming out from the remaining players, and they are trying to push their way up. Good control of the level 2 by the bottom side of the map, but they are going to struggle against these T3 units. And one of the things that you know when you're up against the grump guys in the top, they're not going to stop scaling. In fact, we already have 12, 13, 14 fusions going up, and an APHIS and another one coming up as well. So that eco is getting well and truly out of control up in the top, and that is Tank Tom being wrapped up. The couple of Jags going to take out those fusions.
Don't mind seeing these Mammoths out of Jug. Quite a good counter to the Razorbacks. You put a Jug and a Mammoth 1-on-1. I do think the Razorback still wins, but it's close.
I don't think that when you put a jug and a mammoth up together, that the jug still wins.
Razorback.
But yes,
wrong unit.
1-on-1, the Razorback and the Mammoth trade reasonably well against each other as far as going 1-for-1.
Did I say? I said jug, the player jug.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. You can pretend you said whatever you want to say. But yes, we're seeing
with this surround bonus.
The surround bonus makes a big difference, but with so many jugs and backed up by snipers as well as fat boys, this is going to be a tough nut to crack. As you can see, only one of those mammoths going down, despite all of that damage. The snipers putting in absolute work, and so are the mammoths. Grumpiness is trying to get his comm in position to take out those mammoths. In for 1, in for 2, but now it is exposed with snipers potentially targeting it. It should get its invis back momentarily. There it goes. But knowing where it is probably going to go down to those snipers. There we go. But we do have Arbiters on the high ground, raining hell down. Haven't seen that one before, actually. That's quite a new one. And we do have Termites trying to break their way in, but that's a lot of defenses.
Were banned.
Good question. Good question. Termites not able to get enough done. There was definitely enough defense. Looks like the top half of the map has been cleared out, and the bottom half is falling quite hard, with a Razorback just taking out one of the advanced geos. This player does still have 3 fusions though, so definitely not out, but they're going to have to defend against a lot of Termites backed up by a lot of Jaguars.
Well, he's definitely good at his eco. I wouldn't mind seeing some higher DPS units come out than these though. They are sturdy, but the Termites, the sheer number of units that are coming out now from, that's from Duffy. Not going to be able to stop those with the sumos and the mammoths. This is where Cortex kind of lack that really high DPS unit. You got to go vehicles to get the banishers out, because there's nothing really from their unit side that puts out a lot of hurt. You need a Sheldon ball, but still.
Oof. That was big. Most of the conversion taken out for Ollie. Going to be rough to come back from that one now that they've lost a big chunk of their income.
Hero probably looking the healthiest out of everyone. That's a lot of spiders, and now coming up. Oh, I thought that was Kuro's units there, those fiends in Duffy's base.
No, just here for defense. There is a bunch of recluse that have been trying to find their way in, but Duffy well and truly onto the defense, calling from the rest of his team to bolster all of those dragon claws. Wow, that's actually a lot of recluse.
Yeah,
there are 30 recluse getting ready to come up at Duffy.
They just showed their head too early, I reckon. Do they have view of this Aphis? They don't.
Ooh, this could be big. This could be big. This is a lot of damage coming in, and it doesn't look like they're reacting in time. There are termites coming, there are fiends coming, but that's 30 recluse.
Yeah, opportunity might be missed.
Yeah, I think the opportunity might be missed. The termites are actually quite good at cleaning up the recluse.
Yeah, one-on-one.
I mean, unfortunate, and they keep popping up in areas that are well defended. Instead of breaking a beachhead and chunking through.
There we go. We got sight of the Aphis. We are shooting at it. There is
damage is going on to the Aphis. The walls are good, but they're not enough. As much repairing as possible is going down. It's down to 20%.
Oh! Big hit, Kiro.
That is Duffy down for the time being, all the way down to 1 fusion. That is huge. Though, with a big ball of starlights coming around to clean up, I don't think many more recluses are going to make their way into the base, and they're still going to have to deal with all of the power coming from the other players.
Oh, very nicely done, Kira. I was thinking that the Kings weren't going to get hit at all this game, but I was wrong.
It just goes to show just how hard it is to defend against the termites or recluses. That is just absolutely huge amount. Like, huge damage can come from just being up there for a few seconds.
Oh, wow. Jug just managed to take on a Marauder when it was one shot away taking out the Geo. But we do have another one coming in.
Okay.
I don't think they're surviving this now.
Yes, there is a lot gonna be happening down here. We do have quite the sea eco going on, but for whatever reason, the player that's gone sea eco is trying to get themselves a battleship. I definitely prefer to see an underwater lab, a submersible lab, whatever it's called.
Never seen termites and recluse go head to head. I actually don't. I don't like the termite because they just.
The termite does beat the recluse if the recluse isn't skirmishing.
That's there's just a lot more hit points in the termite. What is it?
Yeah.
Where's a healthy one? And not find a healthy one, but yeah, about 3,000 compared to 1,500. Double the health.
But it does look like the Kings have pushed through that last bastion. All of the units needed to try and defend against the termites means that there weren't units defending against the ramp. And wait, Duffy Grumpiness's comm is in the back of is in the back of the peasant's base.
Doing what he's doing.
One good shot out of those snipers will take him out. Just has to get in that little green circle to reveal him. There we go. He should be revealed. The snipers should be able to get him. There we go. Would have loved to see that do a whole bunch of damage, but it does look like the Kings are just going to be cleaning up with those Razorbacks and Starlights. Couple of players left to go, and the players now have to defend against 3 attack angles. Something to just quickly look around the map at. Walking Nerd is capturing all of the mexes that have been left behind. It's one of the things you got to do as a king. You got to try and do your best to take the metal that you claim, whether it's through reclaim or building the mexes. It's going to be almost as efficient or slightly more efficient than continuing into the constant ramp up of APHIS and fusions. It does look like Ollie's going to be our last bastion of defense before we hit the water, and once the peasants are in the water, it's essentially GG. Well, in fact, it is GG if the peasants are pushed all the way into the water.
Here comes a piece. There's Dr. Fubar, and who else has a commander left? Ollie on our left-hand side.
Much stronger game out of the Kings this time. That first one was a little bit too greedy, but this time instead of trying to get the APHIS up before the 10-minute mark, they went with the units, and the peasants were a little bit behind on the units. And the result has been a very, very strong game out of the Kings. Now that we have the same battle as before. We've got Mammoths versus the Razorbacks. This time the Razorbacks well and truly outnumber the Mammoths. In fact, they're walking past just to get the eco. And there we go. That is the end of the peasants on land. Some very minor holdouts here and there, but nothing too crazy. Does look like we have hover spam that is heading down into the ocean, try and take out looks like is that Durfbar? Sorry, Dr. Fubar?
Yeah, it is.
Yes. It does look like this is going to be well and truly enough.
At this stage of the game, I'd love to see resign vote called, which Rainier has done, but unfortunately 2 players not agreeing to it in the previous couple of votes. It's a well and truly one game. We want to rotate out the players. Everyone wants a little bit of the fun while we get these limited games in. A lot different out of the Kings this game compared to last. You can see how efficient that base is from Grumpiness up the top of the hill. There's a lot of build power perfectly situated around everything. Nice little sim city there in the middle.
Though if you tag one of the 2 of those construction turrets, that's going to be real bad.
It is. He is right in the middle.
Yeah.
Pretty safe, obviously.
If you're tagging the if you're managing to tag the construction turrets up the top there, then the game is essentially over for the Kings anyway. There we go.
There we go.
Couple of last-minute holdouts, but GG, and well played by the Kings. Hopefully we'll see the Peasants rally
Battle
and
ended.
take the next one. Let's have a quick look at those stats. With the damage dealt, the Kings absolutely dominating this one right from the start. You can actually see even up to like the 13-minute point, the Peasants really played passively, and I think that that's one of the biggest problems that they had. The Kings got out there and got the damage done, and the Peasants weren't quite able to retaliate.
To combat the Kings, the Peasants need at least the equivalent amount of attack avenues. So if there's 4 Kings, you need at least 4 decent sized armies attacking at once to counter them. Commendable to Walking Nerd as well, who kind of played that solo as a king, whereas the other 3 commied together and shared T2. So doing a lot of damage even though playing solo. Nicely played, Walking Nerd.
And with that, we're going to call that a day. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Jumped on down to the comments, let us know your thoughts, or join us live on Sunday nights as we do Sunday nights for Australia as we do more King of the Hill. We'll catch you on the stream. Thanks everyone for joining us.
See you next time. Okay, back to the lobby. Do we want to try a different map?
Yeah, I reckon it's different map time.
And arbiters permanently and stuff on this map.
Yes, I believe we had, but
like after 15 minutes,
think
it
it
does
made-
fuck all because I can time it so my ambassadors doesn't show up till 15 minutes, and just as big a problem is if they showed up at 10.
Okay.
Ooh, looks like Twig has jumped us into Claymore.
Unless there's another map everyone wants to play. I know we're not going to have Flo here tonight, so we're not going to do Raptor Crater because we do see that almost exclusively when he's around.
It's not on the king side it's a problem, it's on the peasant side. Try and think about it. If you in the start just rushed some officers up in the next to you.
That is why the 15-minute delay, but even at the 15-minute delay, it doesn't matter. Like
Yeah,
we have seen it basically just cheese the kings to Kingdom Come 20 minutes because, oh yeah, you can't deal with it because it's a stealth tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I think at the end of the day, we'll probably consider banning the Arbiter completely, just to alleviate a lot of the if ands or buts about it. Because it's good unit. I don't think it swung things too much that time around.
No, like it did fuck all. Like those arbiters.
But it's
arbiters on
just...
defense are kind of bad.
But in offense, from the peasant side, it's really
can be very
good.
strong. Yes.
So I would just say it should be banned completely.
Like what I died to was just economy difference.
Yeah.
Because you can this them as a peasant, you can easily get those out in a couple of them before 10 minutes.
So I am quite surprised how much damage I did with fuck all units.
It's all about just continuously fighting. If your units are always shooting, then they're always doing stuff.
I mean, to be fair, those 2 fat boys got so much damage out.
Is there 5 kings on this map?
Yeah, there is.
There are indeed 5 kings on
There's
this
too
map.
much power there right now, so I wouldn't suggest jumping down there. You can swap with Duffy if you like, though, if you want to have another go.
Is there too much power on the kings?
Yeah.
The kings at the moment definitely are advantaged, I reckon.
We
That's
need
why
one
Twig
of
and
the weaker
myself
players
jumped
to join
out.
them. Like, we
It looks
definitely
like
need some
Duffy
weaker
has
players to
jumped
join us
into-
at the moment.
Put Duffy with the 4 lowest.
Does that include tank time or not?
And then 5 of the lowest spawn with me. We'll go against Duffy.
Actually, it might actually include tank time when I look at the OS of everyone else.
More than
Yeah,
happy
I'm
for Tom to
definitely down
jump
the
in
bottom
with
end.
you.
is- We get the 5 people to full boost me, and then I solo the game.
And then
I'm
all
down.
of the
I'm down.
3-4 position that are boosting you dies at the 10 minutes mark, and
I
then you're
don't.
just
I
like,
don't need them.
are you sure you
those,
don't need
those
them
be
when all of
fighting
the spiders
words,
start showing up
Duffy.
from all angles?
Those
Oh,
be
dude, that was
fighting
fun.
words. I love it.
Uh,
All right,
Alright,
two
so-
kings. Who wants to jump in and be a king?
There we go. 7's down there.
but yeah, this is a fun map because I'm one of the reasons why one of the rules are hardcore no.
And
Okay, either Red Hawk, Soldier, or Rat, or a Tab. Jump down there.
all right, Tab.
There you go. Nicely
Kings.
done.
Oop.
Oh, we had
Yep.
an extra one jump down. One stay, one go. There we go.
There we go. Give a nice 45.
So is it time for my
bonus.
infamous strategy, or should I try to do something cheesy?
Do what you want. Part of the
No,
fun of it.
Change some place
I'll just
again.
go in.
I have an idea of what I'm gonna do.
Just think, you could actually be you could create an entire new meta. Think
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
I could also get the
Three
next
Toes
thing
are
banned because
really
it's too
good.
good of a meta.
Like you did with the bomb combos.
I mean, when did the combo fail though?
Oh yeah.
I've lost
All
my
right,
rule list for
let's
this.
start
Already,
this
aren't
one up. Let's
There
punch
it
the
is.
rules into chat, and then let's start this one up.
There we go.
I'm actually not sure about they won't need. I don't think they need more. Like it's a pretty damn big spread we have
The,
with that
the
skill.
reclaim hack, Red Hawk, if you're listening, is just where you can build a whole bunch of stuff that you don't need, kind of like Duffy with those 8 solars last game, and then reclaim them straight after they're built.
Wait, you get a buff on reclaim?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so when you get a bonus, every form of income you get a bonus on that. So if you build a lab for 800 and then reclaim it, you get like 1200. You get like 1200 back with a plus
Oh,
45.
that's crazy.
yeah. We let it go last game because Duffy was AFK for like 60 seconds of the game, so we figured that was about okay. But,
First thing, I only ate it during making my fusion, so I had.
I agree. I also don't think you needed the energy.
Did you not look? If you watch replay, man, I was making them when the wind was 5.
You were making them at the right time.
We are perfectly happy with what you did last game. You're all good.
I think we're ready to go.
We are ready to
Yep,
go.
I reckon we are. All right, let's drag the kings out.
Yeah, towards the corner.
Hopefully I'm against Jug. I've got a good record against him this week in Beyond All Reason.
Who
Except
are you?
Airs off.
Things out of this.
I'll quickly.
The Pot, Kebab, Red Hawk, Sivan, and Jug. Oh, Jug's all on his own for talking. That's right. Twig, you want to join me in a triangle?
Sounds good to me. We haven't done that for a long time. Where are you? Let's
Yes.
go down the bottom lane.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
place myself somewhere, and I will quickly need to do something.
There we go.
My game is also taking its.
There's an extra spot here, right?
There's
Yeah,
one
yeah,
extra
so
spot.
one.
I'll go here and help you guys.
I was thinking about
Sounds
going
good to
extra.
me.
Oh, I was thinking about taking the extra spot.
Because
This is
you
my
almost always
specialty.
try to take it subbed.
I want to see how a
Please
pro
choose your starting
supports.
location.
I will just like quickly.
Come on, load the fucking game.
Right.
Alright, Twig, I'm going to feed you as hardcore as I can to get T2.
Okay, Twig's going T2. Okay.
And pro will
I know
go
how I'm
into
boosting.
spam.
You ready for this, Twig?
Oh, probably not for you, but we'll give it a crack. I haven't lost throne in my lane yet. Sorry, not throne. Claymore in my lane as as a king.
No, I mean,
have lost
you
it
ready for the
because
boosting?
I am.
Me and Twig. Try to
He's
switch
ready
your
for the
teammates.
boosting.
Go. Don't go any wind. Go
I
3 max
think
into lap.
the trick here is you should probably switch your teammates up a bit.
What do we got?
Like you're saying you never lost your
Oh,
lane in
wow.
Claymore. Switch your teammates up,
No,
maybe.
I corrected myself. I've not lost when I've been king. I have definitely lost when I've been a peasant.
We're certainly stacking one side of the map.
Yeah, we do have all the experience on the bottom.
Just win fast.
Yeah,
Bottom
from
right,
Rhaenyra
more
through
exactly,
to
yes.
the kings are relatively high OS.
Yeah, but it depends on where Red Hawk and Kebab ends up.
Yeah.
Like, let's say if they end up against Duffy Rakusha and you guys in a trio.
Okay, I'm back.
Good timing.
By the way, Tank Time, who does what?
I'm happy to go with a T1 spam if you want.
Yep. I'll prep some fun stuff. Should I go Jax with the mix of Gremlins, or should I just go my Fat Boy Rush?
I think the Fat Boy Rush is too slow. If we win and you need help other lane, it's just gonna be spam metal.
Yeah, like they are there to break and then they just
Duffy,
You
what
could
do
always
you
go
want to
on
do?
the 40 scouts.
So, Duffy, should I just?
You know
Duffy.
what? I
I'm
think
gonna rush tier 2, then
like I'm actually tempted to just
then-
spam sprinters and then just rush into the base.
nah, you do scouts, tanks.
Yeah.
Just the
Friggin'
nano tanks.
Trey, can I
They're
get a
dirt
con
cheap
from you?
and
please?
they're just too good not to.
I know, like I have killed several kings with just getting ticks in.
You've received new units.
Duffy, what did you want me to do?
I
tell me you need to push
you
hard.
You can boost tier 2 out, then I can
You've
give you a
received
con.
new units.
You just have to push at 10.
Okay, I will do that.
You've received new units.
I'll do your
Apologies
e-storage
if-
as well, Twig.
Cool.
It'll just be
Apologies if people can hear the car horn in the
You've received
background.
new units.
It's just someone who this happens every month or two around my house. It's just someone who leaves, who there's something wrong with their car, and they just leave the horn on.
on here.
None of us heard it.
Good. That means my audio settings are correct.
Oh, Nightmare's here.
Hello, Nightmare.
G'day, Nightmare. Didn't
owes
see
me
you
a
jump on
cookie.
in.
Nightmare owes me and Duffy a cookie.
Then you better go get your
You've
cookie from
received
him.
new units.
I mean, he did not say no.
Where's our cookie,
Twig,
Nightmare?
So
how
he
close
does
to
owe you
T2
guys a
are
cookie.
you?
I'll go
Yeah,
T2
He does
shortly.
owe me a cookie. It is confirmed, and yeah.
When should I go T2?
As soon as
Now.
possible.
Alright, I'll go now.
You've received new units.
And then some conversion.
We need to get you to 600 E income as fast as possible.
600 wind.
E income, yeah.
You've received new units.
Here, Duffy.
Well, then
I've turned this base into a mess and I am overflowing. Don't send me anything else.
No worries. What about if I send you a metal storage?
Alright, send me the metal now.
Yeah, I'll reclaim the metal storage then.
I think we overflowed to the rest of this team, unfortunately. That's choked us.
Yeah.
Okay.
You stuffed it is what you did.
No, I'm overflowing so much E.
The metal is what we overflowed.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
I'm
mind
always
that.
happy to take your medal.
You can just see how greedy the entire team is.
Damn, this
Maybe
is slow.
He'll in a sec, you an error.
Yep.
I have a metal storage. I'm gonna eat it.
Yep.
That should do it.
An allied commander self-destructed.
Duffy, where are you?
Grade 1 of your maxes first before you give.
What's that?
What do you
I'll
mix?
just tap it.
Yeah, tap it
And,
and then send it.
Full upgraded. I'm gonna boost you.
Before I give you this, we might as well start
I'm just
walking.
giving you all the metal I produce right now.
You're also not talking to Duffy Bakrisha.
Oh.
Right, if you have a
Oh, well.
I haven't gone.
I'm still
into
sending
it.
stuff to Duffy.
Yeah, I love donation. I'll
Thank you.
get you a tier 2 just for a minute.
Yep.
You're gonna pass that one on to Praedyth, and then I'll give you another one.
Yep. Oh, I don't need a second one.
Okay.
Yeah, use the second one yourself, Twig, and then eat your lab. I'm building you a storage.
Yes.
You've received new
Completely
units.
forgot about that mix over the far side.
Make a con, send it here.
You've received new units.
What should you do, Duffy?
Hmm?
Just that you pinged.
Yeah, no,
you
send
got that
a con
storage
to this
coming?
mess. I'll tap it as I walk
Perfect.
past.
Oh yeah.
Or you can, so you don't have to walk back.
Oh yeah.
Do I do double fusion?
7 minutes.
3 minutes, so it's up to you.
Let's see who we're up against.
You can do it. You can do it.
Sorry for the slight quiet time stream. We're concentrating super hard because we really want to win because we're competitive assholes.
Even though not much is happening in our bases. Or at least not a lot of stuff that needs you to think.
Alright, 8 minutes. Looks
Alright,
like we're
I'm
against Kebab.
feeling good.
No,
Wait,
better
can you
win
send
though.
me your wind now that you've got those fusions?
Oh, we can't see who are. Can we?
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna go tick spam.
Yep.
Sounds good.
This map inverted? Yeah,
No.
kinda.
Oh, can I have these back?
That'll be off.
Thank you. Just the wins.
Got 1 minute.
Thank you.
What am I doing? What the fuck up? Get this fusion up. I think I graded a little bit too hard.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit. Let's do this. Or against Kebab.
We have
Alright.
7, and that's a lot of ticks.
What units have you got up, Twig?
Yeah, I fucked up. That second
Okay.
fusion was
But
too
I'm
greedy.
happy I'm up with what I have. Angdom,
You're worse than Kebab,
do
so it's
prepare to
probably
defend
good.
yourself as well. Like, that's a lot of
Red
ticks
walk.
again.
Yeah, I've. I hope he hits you.
Just try to draw.
There we go,
his,
there's 10 minutes.
That's 10 minutes. Let's go.
Got this real quick.
Ooh, this is gonna be good. Up for you as well, I see.
T2 unit
He
detected.
has no defenses. I'm going
Oh,
in.
that's a quick retreat.
Oh,
Let's go.
well,
Yeah.
well, well.
It is.
Go for the
It gives me
BP.
a lot of hope.
Yep.
I'm going out the
What
back.
is this?
That's the smallest defense you can probably get through.
That's alright.
Punch in, punch
He's
in,
making
punch
a
in.
I'm going for comp.
Ouch, poor bloke. Poor Kebab.
Enemy
He's dead.
commander destroyed.
Ooh, I don't feel like I've got enough for this.
An allied commander has died.
He got the freaking bulwark up.
Don't kill the rest. I capture with Commander his
Yep.
fusion.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll capture his mexes and Commander.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright,
man.
I'm
Commander
transitioning
destroyed.
out of units, and I'm going to try and get some eco down.
Let's not attack anyone else for a bit. That looks like orange has been
Yeah, because
defeated.
we're quite behind.
Don't
I'm
destroy
sending some
completely. I
TP
will
your
vest what I
best.
can from up there. Perfect. Davi, can you kill
Right,
those?
just a
I will
few
vest as
units that you've got
much as I
losing.
can.
Just take out those grunts,
Yeah.
pawns, and you'll be good, right?
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah,
we're good
where's the
now.
commander too?
Yeah, I'm on
Yeah,
red.
I'm-
Let's comp.
I'm planning on vesting everything.
Oh, nice, you're in. Is that
Um,
left side open now?
Kinda.
Twig, because you've got T1 labs, can you build me 2 T1 constructors?
Don't attack anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not planning to. Let's just recuperate what we can.
Thank you.
You need to rebuild my build power and everything. That's a lot of value in here.
Shit. Blue's hit. Oh, blue's
Have a
dead.
spider
Can I have
coming in.
these, Twig?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Tom, blue is your
sorry.
friend.
I'm gonna take
Yep,
Geo.
don't mind me. I looked up and saw that the blue was like up there, and I was like, oh shit, they're coming. Not bad.
Twig, you're going
You're all
T2.
good.
I'm gonna feed you in a sec.
No
Yeah.
worries. I was going to get a bunch of recluse to go up their back.
Happily take support.
Oh, I have my own
hitting there
fusion.
pretty hard.
Yeah, I need you to be more aggressive.
Let's go help out Tom and
We
that.
keep sending stuff in, but because I've only got ticks at the moment, there's only.
Yeah, but I keep getting fucked over on my build power. I cannot build anything.
Yeah, I've been trying to. Oh boy.
I might go another fusion.
We can attack this side now or no? Not yet.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
whatever you
You
want.
killed
You're
your
good.
king, you can go crazy.
I've captured his base.
I mean, then you can go crazy.
Oh, she's still
Super
stuff in
nice.
there. Did not realize you were still existing.
Jug's over there. I'm gonna go pick on Jug just because I always pick on Jug. Kind of a thing we have.
You can hit the BP here.
We can comb bomb at 15.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, you can.
There we go. BP gone here.
Nice.
Vanguard's allowed, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
All,
yeah,
all
Vanguard's
to
allowed.
3 of free fall. It's usually stuff.
Holy shit, this spider has gotten a lot of levels now. There's one spider.
I don't think I can afford that.
There we go. It's quite exposed.
He's got barely any energy remaining, so it shouldn't be.
There isn't really any energy here.
There's his build
But
power.
neither do I have.
An allied commander has died.
Nice.
Oh, that's why. my
An
pants
allied
are
commander
like that.
has died.
The T-foot is just like a little bit scared behind him.
But yeah, I did not expect my welder push just to work.
T-foot.
What do you mean by...
You're attacking.
Yeah, but you're also building very up in his face.
That's not me.
T3
Duff,
unit
yes.
detected.
Ah, that was
That's a surrender.
Look, based on the fact we're all still alive, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no single person died here.
Battle ended.
Alright,
Okay.
swap out the
Capture was
teams.
so good, dude.
That's one hell of an efficiency. But then again, that's also what happens when the opener from Steven was Ticks and Grunts. Or Ticks and
Yes.
Pawns, and me was Welders. Welders love that shit.
I reckon Welders
And
is
Kuno, it was not. He did
fantastic
not
in that
attack
mode.
me. He attacked Duffy. And we have not touched him yet. That's the thing I was thinking about.
No, dude. I was making a mess and the Vanguard hit it.
Yeah, like it was because he
It's
was building
fine.
too close to the pot. Ricochet, that is
Yeah.
a non-issue.
It's completely allowed. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm gonna tell you to put your units on hold fire.
It's like, and like because of how small an area the kings have, those couple of mexes in between, if the closest ones are in range of some of the defenses, it sort of just is what it is, because otherwise,
Yeah, if
like,
the defenses are on their hill and they get hit, they kind of just get hit, clear the hill, and then take them.
Yeah, it's very hard to. The spirit of the rule is to not use them offensively. If it means that it locks out 2 mexes for like next to each hill, it is what it is, because they've probably
Like,
pulled them back
this
from the
will-
front so they
oh, yeah.
can't hit the peasants' base, and at that point it's just sort of, yeah. I'll join you in the middle, Duffy.
Give Duff 100% bonus and let him
What's-
solo.
What was that? Nightmare hosts kings.
I think it's because he asked if you guys wanted to be kings because there were no kings.
Ah. Got it. That's a solid kings team, actually. See how we go.
Duffy wants to solo, Twigs.
We don't have many weak links in the lobby at the moment.
No, there is barely any weak links in the lobby.
The Super King.
Make me the Super King.
The thing is, though, that the Super King has a tendency to just win unless
I've
peasants
lost
or
They either
things
get-
breaks fast.
I'm just saying, I've lost a Super King.
Yeah, but you lost because everyone broke their kings in
Oh
second.
yeah. I got attacked at like 12 minutes.
Wait, can we do Super King, but I don't get bonus?
You're dying fast.
Done.
You are dead.
Done? I'll go in the middle. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I got spect. I can't join the queue? What?
Did I
Go on,
accidentally?
John Q.
I don't know, I can't even join queue.
Damn it,
Am I
Twig.
banned?
No. I
Wait.
didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't this time. I didn't move anyone, did I?
Oh, that's so weird.
Don't
Let me
see the
check.
command. I
Surely
see
I
a bunch
didn't.
of forced bonus.
It was so weird.
There's not a single force spec.
I did all the bonuses. I wasn't changing the people's teams.
Nah, you're good. Next one. We'll try it next, I guess. I don't mind waiting. Yeah, kick Nightmare. He hasn't paid the cookie fee.
Alright. I might spec out so somebody else can play because there have been a few. I've got Randy in there too. I want to see Randy play. Andy.
Oh, you want me to jump out and try to commentate this one with me again?
Does get us a lot of
That'll
soldiers
put-
ahead.
That'll put Randy in.
Is it Randy?
Is that
or
a yes,
Andy?
Twig?
Up to you, man. Totally up to you. I'm happy
Alright,
to
I'll do
cast
that.
Feel like somebody's gonna get murdered with Randy here.
Yeah.
I feel like 2 people is gonna get murdered
Just
with
don't forget
Randy.
to jump back into the queue, Twig.
Yeah, thank you. I do think we need to have a. It's a very strong king team.
Yeah, I don't think Randy has done this before though, so there is also that point.
True.
I will just back out of that one.
Oh, I'm in.
In
I go
ranking.
no bonus in middle. Let's do it.
So to do that, we have to make a third team.
Kind of breaks the game. We'll do.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
We'll do it another time when we've got it set up.
All right.
This kind of makes the teams
All right,
more even
let's
with you out
go.
there.
Yeah, we definitely need you on that side.
Sorry, just before we start. Okay, never mind. I was gonna offer to give a couple of the peasants a small bonus, but I think that we'll leave it as that.
It's very risky to do it because if some of the better players can convince those guys to go crazy on eco, you suddenly have a whole peasant team pooling eco crazy.
Yeah, but even then, if it's sort of a low OS or a low Chev, even given all the advice in the world, they'll still take a little while to jump through.
I mean, somebody
Anyway,
that's
I'm
never
gonna-
flown a plane can still land a plane with random advice, so
But can they land it well,
they can land it.
or will they roll it over and lose both wings in the snow?
No, they can land it safely.
I know, I'm just teasing. All right, I'm gonna jump out of this one with Twig, and let's pull the kings out. So Duffy, you're going over there. Tank Tom, you're going over there. Winera, you're going over there. And I think Soldier and Pro Randy, you're not in chat. So let's jump down the bottom, Twig, and let's give this one a real.
Okie dokie.
We're going to be like a month ahead at the end of today.
That's fantastic. You're doing the recording again?
Yeah, I can do the recording again. I'm
Just
not as
send me the
smooth as you with the recordings, but
yeah,
I do well enough.
I can do it if you want. You've done one, I'll do one. Just don't know how
Alright,
that
you do
affects the
one.
YouTube. I'll start recording.
You literally
now.
just press record on OBS.
Is that doing it? It feels like it froze. Uh-oh. It just took 5 seconds to think about what it's doing.
Oh dear. Methodical Killer is up against Duffy.
Yeah, he's got Jug there. Who's got the extra? We got Steven's going to be in between two. Steven in the wrong spot. Uh-oh, what's Steven doing?
Yeah, there we go. They got it.
They're in
No,
between
what
two
did they do?
triangles.
Battle started.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a King of the Hill on Claymore, where we have 5 kings all facing off against 2 peasants, and then once the chaos begins and once kings and peasants start falling, they'll start to break out and attack one another. Usual rules apply: 10-minute no rush, 45% bonus in the middle, and communism is well and truly allowed. Air is definitely off because trying to defend against everything would be quite the difficult. We've got a new high-level player joining us today in the middle. Pro Randy is giving himself a go at the king position, and he's going to be facing off against Brasky and Autolab, 2 players that are not overly familiar with the game, and definitely looking like a reasonably stacked kings team. But we also know that a couple of these kings do like to go quite greedy, so they may fall to some early aggression. Joining me on this cast today is AllReasonNoLogic fame Twig, and in the game we have AllReasonNoLogic fame Tank Tom. This one's being recorded live on our live stream. Feel free to jump in on those Sunday nights Australian time, where we do a couple hours of these games. Now let's jump into the action. Twig, what are you seeing and what are your predictions?
I'm seeing a little R in front of Andy. That's the way I'm interpreting this name. I reckon it's Andy with a play on, yeah, you know what? We've got Randy Andy.
Pro Randy, good old Andy.
I've got Sivan here as a support player. I think a little bit confusion at the start of the game. So one of those rules being spelled out is you have these triangles here and you have to beat your triangle before moving on to another triangle. So if a king beats these 2 players here, they can then go and assist this king over in this triangle, etc. But yeah, Sivan just jumping in between the 2. Look, it doesn't matter too much. I don't think it's too important. Picking a side, I think they're helping out Grumpiness here. One of the highest, well, the highest OS player for the peasants. That's going to give, who have we got here? Soldier Wolfie, one of the new players to King of the Hill, a run for their money. Might be a tough start, and I definitely don't recommend building wind right on the edge of that circle there. It's going to be one of the first spots that gets attacked. But then we go into these other corners. All 4 other players here have either played the game or they're one of the best players in the entire game. Duffy, Tank Tom, when you're all kind of OG for King of the Hill mode, know what they're doing.
We get this. One of the amazing things about the King of the Hill Knights is that somehow we've managed to attract a huge skill ceiling to the point where it can be a struggle for even us as veterans of the game mode to beat some of these high OS players. But we're very glad to see them here. It means that our game mode is enjoyed regardless of the skill level.
It's interesting watching a first timer playing this, and he's gone straight into the typical what we see Regeki or us do these days, and that's construction lab into exactly 5 construction bots going into that wind and build power.
So he is, I think he has lost a little bit of metal to overflow. One of the things you do need to do if you're going to eat that lab, because of that plus 45% reclaim, is you've got to get that T2, you've got to get that metal storage down. Nice thing is that once you've finished using it, you can eat it again, and you'll get slightly more than you paid for it back.
Slightly, 45% more. Sounds like pretty good banking to me.
Slightly. You get 500 back when you paid 300. It's a steal.
T2 coming up for Winera. Andy.
Sorry,
and
just real quick. Pro Andy is doing something that I do, which is I eat my constructors when I need metal. And that is exactly what he's doing also. He's only eaten one so far, but I do love to see others doing that. He's also doing another thing that I do, which is pull all of the builders off so that all the metal goes straight into that advanced T2 lab. Doesn't have quite enough of those converters down, so pulling the comm off and pulling the build power off to get those up and running. Good call. Always interesting to see a very high-level player trying this for the first time and learning some of the pitfalls that we as veterans are already aware of, but then watching just how they manage to overcome them. One of the reasons why I'm very focused in, want to see how he takes this, and if he does play a second time, see just how much he improves from it.
One of the things I don't love about on the game, I'm just selecting Jug and going to a player view, you can actually see Duffy's commander has that red beam sticking out of it when it detonates. I know that was introduced into the game a few months ago. Kind of gives away where the players are, which I don't love. I like to know, I get the intel from radars and the like. So yeah, it's going to be difficult there for Jug and Methodical Killer up against one of the best players of King of the Hill.
Does look like we've got T2 up for most of the kings. Just started for Soldier Wolfie and just about finished for Tank Tom. So everyone getting their similar sort of timing.
Okay, what are we at? 5 minutes 40, so a few minutes left. What you want to see out of each of these triangles is one of the peasants going into T2 and the other one just focusing on eco until about the 8.5 minute mark, and then going into a ton of ticks or grunts or pawns, which we are seeing. Looks like in every quadrant here. Yep, I've got just the one T2 lab out of each triangle. So nicely done. Everyone's learning.
Everyone is indeed learning. Unlike last game where my triangle partner decided to not get T2 when they were the T2 player.
Is that me?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to build that. I did go into 2 fusions though. I did. Yeah, I might have slightly picked on the fact that we were up against a player that hadn't played King of the Hill before.
Slightly.
It's called greed.
It was very greedy, and if there'd been any offensive units would have fallen. We started at 10 minutes with 10 grunts, I think 10 pawns-ish, and a bunch of ticks.
I had a commander. You can't forget the commander in this game. Most powerful.
Oh yeah, because the commander could be used on the offensive with this rule set. All
right, some defenses coming up around out of Winera. You can see Beamer's going to be put down by Duffy.
I like the
Beamers
a lot for defense.
Wing guards go alright. You can see them coming out of Soldier, but I would like to see them being built on the edge of the circle. And we've got Andy going into first fusion. Going to be coming up at about the 8 minute mark, and that's going to be perfect for putting out T2 lab. And wouldn't be surprised if we see your usual fiends.
I suspect so. Getting some complaints in chat that Randy shouldn't be allowed to be a king, but he's actually slightly behind my pace for the for being a king. Not saying that's a bad thing at all. He's new to doing this. Just an interesting comment. A lot of people like to backseat into these, but the win rate's actually pretty even between peasants and kings. Yep, the skill level does have does play quite into it, but it's players like Duffy that you really have to be scared of, who have been playing this for a very long time. Duffy right now with an income of 35 metal compared to what is being reclaimed. There's no way you have plus 71. How does Duffy have? Oh no, yeah, Duffy with 94 income, and Pro Andy with 71. I was quite surprised at what was happening there, but it was just a momentary little bug. Didn't see the right medal.
Okay. Sorry guys, yeah, just casting this live, putting the announcements in there. There's 90 seconds to go. Who do you think's going to lose out of the kings in their lane? I'm thinking Soldier Wolf is going to very much struggle there.
Well, he is going to struggle, but what is it that because this is the 3-player eco, and they're at 9 minutes. One of the players doesn't have a lab. In fact, both of the players. The only person with a lab is the 3rd player. So he's going to have a bit of extra time on his hands. I think that the player that's going to struggle the most is actually, I don't see much in the way of anyone.
He's not going lab because he's going with a Twitcher into Fiends. I don't mind that. He needs energy though. He needs Sivan to donate all that energy. It's gonna be interesting. 30 seconds left. Winera, I think, has got enough defense, and Jags just really do work. So I think Winera is safe. Duffy doesn't even have a problem at all.
Yeah, Duffy's very safe.
I think Tom has gone into a second fusion without.
If you're going to get the second fusion, you have to do it before your lab.
He is lucky though. The players that he's gone up against don't look like to be building any units, so I think he might be fine actually.
All right, we're at that 9 minute 55 seconds. Just about to hit that 10-minute, announce the go, 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 and let's see who's going to attack first. Looks like right out of the gate, Winera is going to be very aggressive against the pot, and Duffy is sending his T1 units at Jug and his T2s at Methodic Killer. Methodic Killer will struggle against this being a very new player, and we'll see how well Jug does. Jug is going to lose his comm, I think. It is caught out of position, and ooh, good D-gun, and it looks like it's going to run past and run into those welders, so no real damage done. Having a quick look down at the pot, and the pot is being attacked on 2 fronts by those Jags. Great little detonation of an EMP, but still the Jags coming around the other side going to punch their way through all the conversion down, and that's going to be a big problem. Looks like they're running over to try and see what they can get done on
Pro
Kebab.
Randy getting back now, but getting out the EMP bot to stop those welders pushing through. I think that's going to be enough. Yep.
With those Twin Guards and the Scorpions, going to have enough defense up here to push those back, and the T1s push back as well. Tank Tom getting out there with some Fiends, but falling to the Pulsar. Does look like the Fiends have managed to push into Soldier Wolfie though, and done plenty of damage there.
So we've got a spy bot here for Stinkbee into the base of Tank Tom. What is its purpose?
Just some scouting information for the time being.
Looks like
Tank Tom
Duffy...
does have the... Tank Tom going into a 3rd fusion. That is greedy.
Yeah.
But Duffy definitely taking out Methodic Killer. Those... He has been favouring the Mausers lately, and they seem to be doing quite a good job for him.
It's actually closer than I thought. I would have thought Winera and Duffy would have won their lanes quite quickly, but oh no. Jug's sending all these welders in, but he's got no energy to fund them, and they are just falling without doing any damage at all.
They do get the conversion and the build and some of the build power, which is nice, but that's a big metal donation.
I think that was just from the explosion of the units. Duffy's going to be the first to win their lane, so similarly the King has fallen over in the form of Soldier Wolfie, and we wouldn't mind seeing Grumpiness and Red Hawk as well as Sivan going out and attacking Tank Tom, which is happening now. Sivan's going into that lane, so Tank Tom's allowed to go and attack the other triangle. Here we go, and
Winera in big trouble, having a huge chunk of his base taken out by welders, though there isn't much of a follow-up that's coming, so he may well be able to recover. And with Pro Andy doing so well and being on the offensive, might have some backup coming in. Looks like trying to take the day with some Gremlin tanks.
Very nice EMP out of Andy, just taking out Orat's entire pawn army. No damage taken. Bit of a race here. We've got Duffy, definite win. Steven, Grumpiness, and Red Hawk, definite win. Winera? I don't know.
Sivan and Red Hawk really need to be pushing out a little bit harder and getting as much of those mexes as possible, as much of that fusion as possible, consolidating their power and then moving in to help. Tank Tom's still critically weak, and so is Pro Andy. Pro Andy still unable to break any of his peasants, and reasonably even front for the pot.
Winera's got some Spire tanks, their gremlins, into the base of...
Yes.
Who's this? Kebab. What's going to be the target? Probably the T2 lab. I don't know what else you'd go for. Maybe the build power?
Probably the build power. I'd be going the build power. Amazing how small the area that they have.
I'd be just running these straight through.
Oh, they are now visible. They have started shooting. They're going for some of the wind.
I'd be running them
I
out
would
of
have
there.
done that.
Yeah, I would have just gone straight through what he's doing now and get them out of the way of everything. There we go.
Big conversion hits, and if you can take the build power, that's going to be hugely problematic. Ooh.
Got one. The sprinters
body blocking. Yeah, actually body blocking with the sprinters. Well done. Really, really good defense out of Kebab. Super good defense out of Kebab.
Tom is doing good to hold off now 3 players. Same with Andy. He's going.
He just has to hold on for.
Wow.
He just has to hold on for a little while the Duffy machine powers up. If you look at Duffy's build queue, there are there were 15 APHIS in the queue. They've been they're back. 15 APHIS getting ready to be built. Duffy going with that mega greed.
I don't mind it. It means it's more entertainment for us. He could probably just go around and really take out these players adjacent, but if he's just being defensive at the moment, I know he is going in. The pot's going to have problems.
Tank Tom up to 5 fusion, getting an APHIS.
Yeah, it's
that scaling is going to be pretty hard.
One spider,
pretty hardcore.
One spider bot up the back of his base is going to be a problem.
Yes, does not have the defense, but he is building the radars, so should get decent coverage and should have a decent amount of warning. But it does look like these fiends have potentially found an entrance in, splitting them off. Oh no, yep, they're all going to charge straight into those T1 tanks. Fiends against T1 tanks are not necessarily the absolute strongest, particularly when you run into the comm as well, but still going to punch through and still going to do a decent amount of damage. Just need to get a little bit of fire onto, there we go. A little bit of fire onto some of these things, and that's a big chunk of the conversion taken.
I want to see this. He's taking his commander into their base. Well, Winera does love a comm bomb. It's going to leave the Kings with only 2 commanders though.
And he has managed to clean up Kebab finally after Kebab's heroic defense. So it does look like the extra pressure from Duffy has meant that he wasn't able to help Kebab, and Winera was able to whittle Kebab down. Winera getting spotted. Good D-guns though, takes that out, and it looks like he will get out of range of those turrets and just survive.
I think here is the start of the end, potentially. I mean, I have just seen that Grumpiness has drawn where he's going to attack up the back of Tank Tom's base, and Tank Tom.
That's going to be painful for Tank Tom. Fiends, Tank Tom has seen it though. He's with the radar, he knows it's coming. He's sending the Fiends. The question is the unit defense going to be good enough? With 1 termite, it looks like that one. How high up can it get and be out of range of those Fiends? I think it's actually going to get in.
Going to be there. It's fine.
No,
they're fine.
Oh, it's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We'd love to see that eco explode.
Why do we
not
like to
because
see
it's
our
tank
friends
Tom,
die?
just- we like to see explosions of eco. And also we want to see more kings taken out. Bit of a flip compared to last time. Self-detonation on most of the stuff in this base to prevent them from being rezzed by Wanira, making sure that they can't get the medal. Good call right there. If you're going to lose your stuff, you might as well lose it hardcore, so there's nothing remaining for the king to take. Similarly, if you're a king and you're losing, make sure that the peasants can't take your stuff. We had a good amount of reclaim and what's it called? Capturing from
Yeah.
in the previous round.
Demon out for Andy now, so I think that's probably enough to push through. There are a few snipers though, I just heard.
But a couple of snipers are going to struggle to take on a demon. You need quite a few of them and a bit of time, and the demon will get into the base regardless, I think.
Mind on that demon, I wouldn't mind just seeing it walk straight in.
Yes.
I think
Tank
Tom's
Tom.
doing really well with all these things. Definitely overflowing a lot. He needs to throw up a T3 lab, I reckon. Getting into
It's
two
only
aces at the same time as well. Really trying to spend that money.
But one of them's only being built by a single build turret, so not the ideal. Does look like Duffy is scaling pretty hard now. He's got his build turrets up, getting conversion, getting those aphises, and going to be pushing right on through. Has helped Wanira win his lane, and now Wanira is getting ready for a big assault on two Barsky. Barsic? Anyway. Does look like the cavalry is arriving to bail Pro Andy out, who's been very locked in this entire time.
Yeah, would love to see the adjacent kings just let the peasants have a go at having a chance here. I don't think it's going to happen. That's just way too much coming out of Wanira. Followed up on the other side with Duffy with some Razorbacks heading in to help defend Tank Tom.
Yes. There have been plenty of opportunities for the peasants to get more aggressive. For example, Red Hawk and Grumpiness definitely could have pushed harder into, could have pushed Tank Tom harder or pushed Pro Andy harder. Getting a lot of eco as the peasant player isn't necessarily going to win you the game because of that 45% scaling. The kings will scale exponentially. So getting stuck in is what needs to happen. And now that Duffy's spam is joining the fight, Tank Tom is going to bust his out.
Yeah, he's coming really online there. That's plenty of ticks coming out of their base, and yeah, I think this is pretty much over for the peasants with Duffy coming online in the background there.
Yes.
And there goes Andy pushing through, taking all those demons now in with a move command rather than a fight command. And that should be enough to get through these Warns and Beamers.
Good coordination by the peasants. They've definitely been trying to work this through, but they have given the kings too much time to scale at this point. And it'll be a very, very hard fought battle. I've only seen one fight that went super long in Claymore, where the peasants managed to take the victory despite the insane scaling. Oh no, actually the kings won that one. Now what I remember, it just felt like a peasant game because I moved to the outside of the map so that I could stop getting spidered.
Yeah, this is going to hurt. We've got 4 peasants left now. Don't see Sleepy holding off much, just with T1 units coming out. No T2 lab anymore. And although T3 up for Think Beat, it's not going to be enough.
Tank Tom getting that T3 lab up, finally able to spend that medal. And the huge amounts of spam mean that we're going to be running into big troubles. Tank Tom finally into the back of, looks like, Stinkbee's base. Getting the wind, which is not such a big deal. Still got the fusions and the Aphis to power it up, and a defensive Razorback should still hold that out for a little while.
It's really the tipping point. This game I feel like could have gone either way if Guppy hadn't won his lane so quickly. If a king does manage to win, similarly if a peasant's managed to win their lane in like 2 to 3 minutes, it's essentially either going to become 4 against 1 in the peasants' favour if the peasants win, or 2 against 2, with obviously way better eco coming from the kings.
I actually slightly disagree with that. I think that this would have been a more even game if the attack that went into Wanira's base, if those welders had been powered. I think that would have been a really big difference, because instead of the donation, they would have been
that was Duffy's lane. The welders, that was Jug going into Duffy's lane.
Apologies. If Jug had managed to power those welders, I think this would have been quite a different game, because Wanira managed to win his lane because they had to defend against Duffy.
I do think with Wanira's lane, he did lose a big portion of his eco, but that was when only one player was attacking him. If both players were attacking at the same time, then they probably would have lost. There goes the last commander, and a win for the Kings.
GG, and very strong play from the Kings.
You can see their damage dealt heaps coming out of Tom and Duffy. Tom constantly reducing those fiends, his favourite unit. Lots out of the peasants as well, so not too dissimilar damage dealt, 1.2 to 900,000.
We do see a decent amount of aggression out of the peasants. The green player, the blue player, and the purple player all getting right up there in the beginning. If we'd seen a little bit more of that, I reckon it would have been a much more balanced game.
Yeah. All right, let's jump into the next one. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And if you'd like to check out these games, jump on the Discord link in the description below. We host them every Sunday.
Cheers, everyone. Catch you in the next one.
I wouldn't mind actually playing one game tonight.
You are now playing.
Alrighty then.
That went snowbally.
Yeah, Duffy
definitely did snowball.
Got big.
That one was crazy, bro.
Like,
Nicholas,
Duffy
you're
going
really
helping
cold.
me so that I can go help Randy after we're done with me was, yeah.
Yeah. Tom, your eco, just 5 fusions into double Aphis before even clearing one of your lanes. Well, that is ambitious.
I just gave one builder that only had a single build turret access to him, and just let him go wild. I was like, I can afford for one T2 constructor to be building me stuff, and sooner or later there'll just be enough. And then I was like, I need more build power. I need a lot more build power.
I mean, to be fair, was also at the one point overflowing crazy amount of metal to the team because I was just eating all of the dead stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I think my income at one point was 400 just because of reclaim.
I was concerned for a while there when I realized that the player next to me had fallen. I was like, oh, I feel some spiders appearing soon.
Yeah, and then Duffy breaking his, and me breaking mine, and then me helping Randy break his.
Duffy, I'll throw Legion on next week. Won't do it for one this week. Probably best to test out in Throne rather than in Claymore.
I mean, if people are up for it, we could make a slightly unofficial Saturday test.
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. Beautiful. We got another player jumping down to King, so I want to see a spread of OS on the King side. It's been completely one way or the other the last two.
This wasn't one way, like, we did lose a king.
We got
I think,
Don't get me wrong, once Duffy broke his, and he then helped me to break mine, and then it just snowballed around. It didn't really stop us at all.
Wig, join the Kings.
Yeah, you want some more OS over
you
there?
Want to.
I'll just ask if retweet or classic want to jump
You've got classic, Duffy, retweet, Polygon, the pot.
Yeah, 2 more high OS players can jump down.
Oh yeah, you can definitely have 2 40 OSs there with 3 of them here and a bunch in 30 and high 30 even.
Yeah, actually it's a very high OS around the corner. Let's say both of them can jump down. We've got 2 new kings as well that I don't recognise. from previous weeks.
Yeah.
All right, no.
What a weird both jump down there, Twig, just to get it rolling.
I reckon we need even higher OS than me and you down there. Maybe Duffy can go back down if he wants. I know he likes to.
Probably getting greenlit for king.
I haven't played a king position tonight, so I might.
If I get in, I'll join as well.
But yeah, I'm a bit sad that my gremlins couldn't find anything fun to kill.
Yeah, you did the
I
right
think
thing
that's
running in
not
between the
too bad.
window. It was we were saying about it in the cast.
We thought you were
that-
going to just attack the wind, but
Yeah.
then nearly getting that. If you 1 or 2 more shots on that build power,
Yeah.
oof, that would have been
It was really
disgusting.
smart what that player did, using the body blocking from the sprinters so you couldn't physically hit them.
Yeah. Like, it was a good play for him to stop it. I just couldn't really get into good angle for the surprise immediately.
Oops. That was the
Thanks
intro for the
joining us, Pro Andy.
that was the intro for the video that I didn't end up even saying. That's the rules I'm meant to be posting.
There we go. All right, let's hit the ground running.
Twigs, do you only play this game on Sundays, or do you play?
We only do it Sundays just so it doesn't pollute the.
No, you. Like ranked.
Me myself.
No, Twig kills me every day.
Yeah,
Oh, you play every day.
I
I
jump.
never see you, bro. I don't think I've ever had you in the lobby.
It's only when the baby goes down. I don't really play ranked anymore because I don't get to play as frequently as I used to. So I feel like I'd go down in OS if I played. That's me just being a little bit of a weak bloke.
I'm also happy I climbed above 20 again.
We're all good to go, aren't we? Yeah, okay.
Twiggy just waits for me to fill an unranked lobby over 2 hours, and then he smashes my face in.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of like I'm looking for you each game now because it's unranked. I don't really care if I lose,
Right,
but as long as I kill you.
Honestly, it's also one of the things I wish a lot of the noob lobbies started doing more. Is if they want the true noobs, then just make it unranked so they can learn.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I've been making them.
I love unranked just so that you can test out new things. Like I've been like trying to do. Oh, I've been dragged away.
And anyone else? I can't see lobby. Yeah, we're good. All right. All right, all right. Twig, you're taking my spot.
That's fine. You're down the bottom left usually. Rotate your screen.
Please choose your starting location.
Never. I'll never rotate my screen.
Uh-oh, we've got a couple players that look like they've clashed.
Yeah, I couldn't log in as a spec. I couldn't join for some reason. I relaunched my game. Servers crashing.
Possible. Hopefully not, though.
Hear me out. Full boost me 1 verse 15.
You know, you guys as kings, you should stack one player with a 1 boost wind each. Boost one guy.
I just with wind at the start. It is
Problem
smart.
is you can't even spend it with the plus 45. But yeah,
It
you're
is
right. We
smart.
could do that.
Then I'm scared that I'll
If you
lose
do
my
me,
lane.
man, I'll kill my lane in like 5 minutes.
Well, that's what happened last game.
You know
won
what?
in like 3 or 4.
Duffy, I'll my first building will be a wind, and I'll give it to you.
You should try it out, guys. Do 1 wind each. Give it to him.
Alright.
See what happens.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
It won't slow you down. Trust.
Yep. I reckon I can.
Or boost Twig so Twig can feel the feel the momentum of it.
Duffy's the one that asked for it. He wants to 1v15, so we're gonna give it to him.
I'm versing you guys too. Don't know what's happening.
Oh hell yeah! I'm gonna get arbiters and I'm gonna launch them at the back of your base.
But they're full stacking my side.
I mean, yeah, you probably shouldn't be where you were before, but that's okay.
Doing going to swap.
I just said earlier tonight I've
Problem
never
is
lost
now,
as
if
king.
we swap, they're all gonna
I
kill
feel like I'm
me.
gonna lose.
Nah, I think you can win. To be honest.
All depends who you're up
You
against.
guys are stacked, bro.
Yeah,
They're stacked too.
This is the highest peasants have been as well. Their OS is high 20 average, I reckon, or mid 20.
Nah, they're peasants. You guys are kings. You win for sure.
Battle started.
From our filthy thrones.
Yeah, you guys got crowns. They got straw hats.
All right, Duffy building your wind.
Hey, if you've watched One Piece, you know that the straw hats are a problem.
Yeah, I do.
But Duffy, because this was me pushing this, you have to come my direction when you win your lane first.
Yeah, okay. What the
G'day,
fuck?
Chrono.
My first bet didn't make. GG.
What's your plan, Duff? Win scale, kill, and then fusion and go?
No, I fusion.
This one win that I gave away to some blokes really fucked up my build
Oh
order.
my god, it's slowed me down so much. I'm gonna lose my lane on purpose just to spite him.
That's crazy, guys. Do you really feel it that much?
No.
We're Australian.
We're Australian. We're really sarcastic.
I suck at Greek keys.
Kind of sad. I still had to make wind turbines.
Only a little bit.
I mean, can't tell it's down faster.
Forgetting how to do this. I haven't played enough King of the Hill tonight. I think I sat out of almost all the games.
Bloody low wind.
An allied commander self-destructed.
I am going too slow. Way too slow.
Yes.
Let
Me
go.
too.
I haven't even got 50 win yet.
Neither do I.
No spot for my T2 lab. What the fucked up.
Not allowed to do that, Twig.
An allied commander self-destructed.
If anyone's got spare power, can you send it to me?
I definitely don't.
Thank you. That's actually going to help huge.
Yeah, whoever sent shit to me.
I'm just starting my fusion now.
Just
Oh,
finishing
struggle.
mine now.
I got the co-ops on me.
Will this be my first loss? Bugger, I've got the pot. And now I'm on 2 OS 30 plus.
I got the top 3.
Oh dear, I've mistimed this dramatically. I lost time somehow and I don't know how.
Don't blame that one win, guys.
It's not the one wind. It's my own incompetence.
Okay. This is it.
T2 unit detected.
Damn it. I did not get through. That's a lot of ticks to deal with. Maybe we're going to be relying on you, Prey.
I'm definitely not someone to be relied upon right now.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Nice stuff, you nice.
Yeah, my lane's basically gonna be dead in a second.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Yep, here we come at me.
That's so greedy, man. Holy.
You're overflowing metal.
Oh shit, that's too much. That's too much. I need you, Duffy.
Dude, I can only move so fast, so
That's alright, it's my own fault. Not being good enough.
this looks like the stack says I can drop you some metal if you already
No, I don't need it. I just did not have enough.
It can be okay. You need a couple snipers, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going for a fat boy.
That was an accident, but it's,
Two fat boys.
that boy might actually be alright as a choice. What I need is fucking build power. Ah, shit. Fucking spiders. You shit.
I'm almost done.
Nice.
Enemy commander
Oh,
destroyed.
where's my comm? Have I been killed? No, I haven't.
Enemy commander destroyed.
So you just have to kill the com before you can go on to the next quadrant.
No, no, no.
No, you have to like
Oh,
You have to
wipe it
convincingly
enough.
win.
For it.
Alright.
So like now I could probably move over, but there's still a comm, so I can do it.
I'm holding on by the skin of my teeth.
Yeah, I'll be over in a
An
minute.
allied commander has died.
That fat boy actually served me.
I got starlights coming over now.
Oh,
Enemy commander destroyed. Your commander is heavily damaged.
oh shit, my comm.
Dude, Kaz is brave as hell, dude.
Oh sh. First person died of the things.
Oh, that was close. Jug giving me the hurt.
Low power.
Oh, that might be big.
Enemy commander destroyed.
I don't have any fire starlights. Oh, what did you feed your dude, man? He's filthy rich.
Oh, thank God for you. Going alright there, Prey?
You good on this lane?
Sort of.
Yeah, you go help someone else out now. I'm good.
a waste of time.
Minutes to aphids. What the hell?
Warning, mines were detected.
This is the time to attack Prey if you got anything.
Can you
Yeah.
clear the rest of this?
Nice. Oh dear.
That went kaboom.
Oh, concentration mode, hey. Here we go, we got Sleepy, we got Tank Tom. Pink Bees doing alright.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Nice, Duffy taking that middle.
T3 unit is ready.
I thought I had lost that one, thank you Duffy.
Just letting you cook a tiny bit, man.
I do think I would have killed Jug, but I don't reckon I would have killed the other player.
Enemy commander destroyed.
I killed the commies, so.
T3 unit detected. Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, he's got some Kargis, nice.
Right, no more build power, so no more Kargis.
Someone rebuild their base at the back of mine. Must have left one constructor behind. Yeah, he's back alive. Oh no, he's just left the units there.
Looks like this one is a king's victory.
I want to see that boom.
Nice. GG.
It all came down to that one windmill.
Battle ended.
It all came down to that one wind.
Yeah, we've blown that wind turbine.
Twig chalk the most damage. Shield. Oh, it's almost midnight. Was that the last one?
I think that is the last one. No.
Nice work.
That one was actually tough. If it wasn't for Duffy.
I actually felt really
No.
stifled in that one.
No, it was easy.
If Duffy hadn't won his lane,
Yeah.
It would have
and
been
then
a pretty
rolled through
different
me.
story.
I
Yep.
felt
Yeah.
like I was losing. Got a fat boy out
They
that
put
kind
their-
of stopped me from losing, but yeah, I lost a
put
little
the
bit.
top 3 players in my lane.
No, you were ahead the entire time, Twig. We were just aggressing.
Were you? Was I? It felt like, yeah, you almost got through that right hand side, and then I had my commander too far forward. If you guys sniped it, it would have gone pop and taken out probably about one of my fusions, maybe. There's a lot of people here. I might just do one more and just announce that it's going to be the last game.
I'm going to pop out, I think, for that last one.
Yeah, I reckon I'm
Give
going to call
other
that I'm out there
players
as
a
well.
go.
This is dumb that I'm sticking around. I've got work at 5. Got to get up at 5:30.
Yeah, I'm aware that I've gotten into bad rhythms where if I stay late doing this, then I seem to go to bed late for the rest of the week as well.
You know what you could do, Twig? We
Start
could
it
get it
on the
rolling,
spec.
and with us all specking, and then we can bow out and leave them to do their last one.
That's it.
All right, we need 5 kings. Doesn't look like we have any keen kings.
I'll just threaten everyone.
I actually can't play this. I'll be back in a bit.
I'm just going to start assigning people to King. Try and make it even. Get a lower OS in there as well.
You do the assigning, I'll add the bonuses.
Alright, I'm going to go... Who have I seen before so they're not completely... Duffy, you got to stay out. That's too strong. Oh, corpse is down there, nice. Yeah, one more low S. Pretty much anyone that's not crops, Duffy or classic.
I reckon. There we go.
There we go.
Bonus. Corpse doesn't want to be a king.
Okay.
That's potentially fair. Be fairly new looking at that. 1-7-17.
Why has Derpy jumped out? Come on, one more king. Alright, Duffy, go for it if you want. Yeah,
Just,
we're a little bit down there with
chuck
Derpy.
classic and yeah, Derpy wants to be with me. So it's a bit weird.
Okay.
Props.
Yeah, crops or classic.
Just move crops down.
Alright, crops is going down. That's very strong with you three on the outside though. Actually, no, there's a lot of low OS. Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. Change team to crops.
All right. Chuck the rules in, Twig.
Not the rules, but that's more important than the rules.
All right, let's force start it. And while that's going on, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate everyone who does come out. That's going to be the end of the Twitch stream for the night. And this will be the last game of the night. We're just setting everyone up to go, and then we're going to bounce out because it is past midnight down here in Canberra.
What is your opinion of Legion Duffy and like the normal ranked games? Do you reckon it's a fair balance yet?
It's decent. I know the vehicles were very overpowered and they fixed that. But I think the problem is people don't know how to play or counter Legion. But
Yeah, that's it. It's not rock paper scissors like it is with core and arm. And after it starts, Tom, you can just remove all the rules. So these guys can have the lobby.
Yep.
Until it starts, so.
Yeah, I'm going to end the stream there because this is a little bit of a boring part of the closing up.
If there's anyone on Twitch that wants to watch, I'll have it on YouTube.
Watching. Yes.
Yes,
Battle started.
Oh no, someone's broken the
Oh
rules.
no.
Yeah, what move that? It was the AFK command.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Just,
Wait, how you have it when? Oh no, yeah, I see.
just,
I see.
just
Yeah,
walk him
it's
up to your, base.
Walk him up.
Yeah, that's fine. You can have
I
it
was
because it
just
is the
gonna get him
11th
in.
player. Or maybe you just give it to some lane that's not going to be too strong. Maybe like Corpse and the other purple player.
it's the kind of thing that's a bit awkward if you're not
Yeah.
prepped for it.
I'll just keep it.
And it's going to spend the first couple of minutes basically just walking as well. So
Battle paused.
What's happened?
So like, yeah.
Oh, someone's dropped out, have they?
He doesn't want it. Like,
Maybe give your base to OTAB.
No, don't worry about it. Just
Oh,
go. Just do.
last game of the night, whatever it is, it might just be a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Maybe just do us a favour and Duffy, and when you dominate your lanes, if there's some other lanes that are kind of in a tight battle, let them fight it out for a little bit before you walk over them.
yeah, I do. You need to go. You need to eco up anyway.
Yeah, you got to eco up.
Yeah, so like go 10 A first and then you can attack. Maybe 20. I want to see 1 behemoth per second.
5 minutes, man. Take me like 5 minutes to do that.
Also, I feel like Duffy will actually need the help to take out Burnout because Soldier Wolfie's in a really tough spot.
Yeah, I reckon, yeah, Soldier Wolfie might struggle with 2, but then the pot I think is going to walk straight over their lane. Brand new player in there.
Yeah. Oh well, it will either work or it won't.
anyway, I'm going to leave it there.
Yes, I'm gonna go to bed.
I'll see you all next time.
Catch y'all, and appreciate you all coming.
Just hit pause, Duffy.
Awful.
Someone's breaking their rules.
Battle paused.
Thanks, man.
Battle started.
And then yellow.
Shit, then.
Duffy, you can go kill that construction bot if you want. It's breaking the rules. Oh my god. Sorry, can you hit pause one more time?
Battle paused.
Alright, resume.
Battle started.
Nine five two seven does not want to listen.
Battle paused.
He's moving.
Battle started.
I think everyone's got their rules now. He's German, but usually Germans are pretty well educated.
Yeah, I drew massive X's on the X's. I mean, Classic and GURP sort of easing that tier 2.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt the crops.
Oh, poor man, he's already dead.
Yeah, this is gonna be tough.
Corpse has triple lab. Watch that'll be the pot there. Yeah.
1 minute left.
I will go for today.
Bye again.
Have a good one.
Thanks, mate.
I will go for today. Have a good one.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, poor burnout.
Oh, pull my tanks, man. Oh no.
there's a quick one lane. You've won that in like just over a minute. Soldier Wolfie did pretty good by himself.
I consider the space dead, so I'm moving back.
Yeah. I didn't realise that lightning tanks took out wind that easily. One hit.
The most overpowered thing. And you think I was gonna be the problem?
I think it's turned into the most one-sided match of the night. Looks like Stink Bee might actually win the lane.
Well, I've already queued up the 10 acres.
Go for gold if you want to win it. Looks like our classic and derpy have got their horses well and truly spread. Hey.
I might have to do something. Nah, I can make this.
So close.
They're playing the game.
So close.
Could we just be 8 PM still then? I saw those Razorbacks stop moving.
I'm just watching Classic with some ambassadors trying to out damage a fusion reactor as it's getting healed at the same time.
Amazing.
Stuff has definitely come online. You've actually produced more economy than the pot.
I can see that.
I didn't know the van card had 6 legs. I thought it had 4.
And not that. Someone was flaming it the other day because it looks like shit. Well, it kind of does, but...
That is amusing. That is just mean. That's game over.
Battle ended.
Damn, I was on the same eco level as...
Yeah, you're ahead actually of... You made more metal than he did in the end. Nicely done. Alright, mate. Thanks for playing tonight, as always. Catch you next time.
Enjoy.